All right, people, I've returned. I know that was quite the hiatus. It's been a very long time since we've chatted. So let me get the stream pulled up on my end. And now Embark should hopefully not kill me. All right, come on, YouTube. There we go. Yo, Prague, Joanne, T-Rex, Salad, Aware, Prague again. Empty, Aware again. It's been forever, dude. I know, man. Good evening again. He just asked me if I wanted to be a channel member on my own channel. That's too funny. All right. Bam. Make sure the game capture is working here. Oh my god, dude. What did I just sign into? What is going on here? Hold on. What the heck? Why is my thing muted? What is going on? I can only wonder. I can only imagine. What could this possibly be? I'm gonna wait for chat here. Yo, what's going on, Finals Nerd? I love the name. I love the name, man. That's empty in stream. Let's take a peek. AKM. No shot. I thought it was gonna be something silly. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Dude, look at that. We got... Dude, I'm telling you, man. The Void Guy, Night Tree. We're getting all these new people. I'm telling you, YouTube immediately recommends it to more people. Dude, I'm gonna have to stick those on, man. I'm sorry, Combo. I'm on Nation. I can't hop in the queue. You're all good, my friend. Thank you for being here, though. That being said, it's time to pull out the good old controller. Embark, we caught you in. Now we're releasing even more worse sponsors. Oh, man. Me and Hyper were saying earlier, anyone is charitable enough, I would love the boombox emote. Dude, I gotta use the AKM now. Gotta use the AKM. I was looking for this. Ooh, exciting. Put me in the queue, Cosmic. I'll put you in here right now, man. I think Pixlr also wanted to play. Where is... So we'll do like one match of... Actually, better yet, because we just have a bunch of people here. We'll hop into the private matches. We'll just play some. We'll play a couple, like, serious private matches, and then we'll do some silly ones. We'll do it like that, man. Do some TDM on... Do it on Las Vegas. And the code is going to be N9HE. Come join the private match, man. And we will be using the AKM. I think we're just going to do private matches for the night, just because we're going to do some, I guess we'll say preview, or more serious ones, like actually like playing the game. But, dude, thank you so much, Empty. These are actually so sick, man. Look at this. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I know we have quite a few people that want to hop in, so I say rather than Combo trying to manage the queue, or the queue, we just put everybody in here immediately, immediatamente. God, oh my God, we got the whole crew. And with that, dude, look at that perfect amount. I knew it, dude. I'm Flawless Soldier. Oh man, exciting. Before we get started here, I'm gonna use the restroom. A beta, you are in charge of chat. Make sure they don't get too silly. No gooning. I'm looking at you, Cosmic. No gooning.
Got 10 seconds. Yo! Oh, I thought your game crashed.
Was it actually?
Kept stopping.
What the hell? Alright, dude, we've returned. Nobody killed me. Thank God. It's serious. No gooning. I swear to God, if there was gooning... Oh, for some reason I thought I was playing light. All I know is I'm probably cooked here. Oh, there's Hyper, man. Dude, I did not warm up. There was no warm up into this. Just hopping right into it, man. It's weird going from mouse and keyboard straight into this, man. Oh, dude, Hyper, my man. I am also not used to these animations, like these new reloads. They feel weird. Illegal, even. Big damage. Oh, dude, cooked. I'm probably going to cancel my reload a couple times here, just because it feels like when I start doing them, it's like nothing's happening. Don't forget your turret. Dude, thank you, Nick. Can't forget the turret, man. Some of these here. Animation cancel. Animation cancel. Big damage. Oh, turret's doing some damage. Oh, there's Willy. Is Willy trying to kill me right now? That's insane. Oh, dude. That's the one thing. We love the AKM. But boy, does it kick like a mule. Oh, dude, huge. We love invis. Nice. Nice, dude. I'm getting a million assists. Oh, baby. Got the revenge on Hyper. Huge. Put one of these right here. Should do some good damage there. Yup. Huge. Oh, unlucky. Dual blades moment. Got you in. Push back. Yeah, I'm not gonna win that. Leave some gas for him here. And take the office chair. Huge office chair throw. Oh my god, did we kill Illy? Did we just kill Willy with the office chair there? That's actually crazy. Oh. Oh man. Little backstab from Salad there. Dude, we got some AKN action going on. Oh baby, kind of greedy there. I'm probably cooked here. My turret, no! Almost a crash. Oh my god, man. Finals hates me. All right, we're getting warmed up here. 7 kills, not my finest work. Whoa, baby. Okay, I'm getting laser from behind here. One of those there. Oh no! 2v1, 2v1. Oh my god, they're both one. I hate this game, dude. Oh, that's so lame. I should have killed both of them there. I want my money back. Put me in the next one, coach. I got you, man. GG's. All right. I think I've figured it out. I think I've figured out the AKM now. Every time I play, man, I just get RPG'd by Willy on sight. It happens every time, man. Every time. I will say, even just playing Minecraft for a little bit and coming back, the game feels so refreshing. Like, it's crazy. I'm telling you, man, you can't just play one game. You gotta play multiple. T-Rex. Get some good damage in there, get a little reload. There's Willy. Ready to RPG me. Oh, I'm getting lasered by 3 people. Holy shit, man. AKM be hitting, but it kicks like a mule. I actually don't know. I'm not a big, like, stats, like, per damage kind of guy. But doesn't the AKM do less than the FCAR? Damage-wise? Can I get a fact check on that? Uh-oh, CO40 has entered the chat. It also feels like we're lagging pretty bad. I mean, my game almost did crash, apparently. Yeah, dude, there's a huge delay in my shots here. So yeah, we're gonna have to reload our game after this, I think, because I've kind of been feeling it, but I didn't know if it's just because I was rusty. But there's like a half-second delay behind every shot. Oh yeah, there's some pretty huge lag going on. I'll have to check my task manager to make sure nothing silly's going on. Speaking of silly, there's Willy. Oh my god, just got launched by the... Oh yeah, dude, look at the delay there. I started shooting T-Rex way before his shield went down. Holy shit, do you guys see the delay on that? Holy fuck, actually. I didn't realize it was that bad. Let's see if that nade chases Willy. Huge nade. Oh my god, that's really bad, actually. I'm like, why does it feel so bad? That would be why. Estamo's lagging for real, dude, I'm telling you. The servers this season. Oh my god, double RPG for combo. Double RPG for combo, that's crazy. Embark, you can fix it, we believe in you. Dude, I can't even like place down a jump pad, Jesus. It's mostly like the hit registration, like my gadgets are coming out fine. Or maybe. I'm cooked. Dude, what is this lag, man? That's crazy. Yeah, we'll be restarting our game after this one. What the fuck, man? I would just... It's like every other game at this point, man. Hold on, wait. We're gonna test it here. Ready? Watch this. Look at that delay. Dude, that's like a half second. Holy. Let's try on Willy here. Oh, I'm actually getting a connection error thing in the corner. That's bad. My turret. Dude, oh my god. That was the first thing I noticed, is like, I know this thing doesn't do a ton of damage. But why does my time to kill feel like 3 years behind where it should? Damn. Did some testing in firing range last night. Also found mine was a half second. Yep. There you go, man. Hey, look at that. Nice. GG's, people. Well, we're gonna restart our game because Embark doesn't like us. They just don't like us. So we're gonna pull this up. What the fuck? My lag. GG's, people. Dude, Hyper's actually kind of going crazy with the dual blades there. All right, well, let's relaunch our window here. I'm also gonna pull up my task manager, see what's going on. Loki got carried. You're fine, man. We're just having a good time. Okay, it says the game's already running. Okay, well, no, my computer's doing fine. You know what that means? It means Embark kind of blowing it. All right, we'll try it again. Try it again. I guess that just means I have more time to talk to you guys. Is this TDM or DreamHack Grand Finals? Nice headshots. I couldn't shoot my CL. The lag was insane, but you got some great kills. I appreciate that, Paint. What a guy, man. How's your day going, Combo? Pretty good, man. We started the night with a little Minecraft stream. Had some good laughs. Combo, what should I gift you next stream? You should just gift me your presents, man. No sweat. You should gift me whatever you feel like. Whatever your heart desires. You know me, man. You guys already do so much for me. Close stream here. Alright. Let's try this again, Embark. Pike now. Oh, no. Some Pike. Oh, my God. What is Salad doing? Yo. Oh. Dude. Oh, my God. What are you guys doing? Yo. I don't have words, man. Cosmic's gonna make me swap over to Dagger on the PC, man. Holy shit. Dude, Salad. Oh my god, man, that's so fucking clean. It sucks I'm terrible with Dagger unless I'm on PC. Also, dude, empty. Holy shit, man. Dude, these gifts are nuts, man. Dude, we got the full bone set, man. I call Paint says Pike, and then Empty's like, oh, I got you. So now we got this bone skin. That guarantees better gameplay? Dude, it must. About to play Spear Lynch. Oh, God. Willie's about to beat me up, man. Hey, if he doesn't want the gift, I'll take it. Oh, my God, man. Now we got 2 bone skins. I'll put these 2 on swap, actually, so we'll do... Oh, wait, you can't, like, pick which ones? Oh, that's weird. Oh, so it cycles all your skins. I wish you could just pick, like, which ones you want it to. Sorry, can't hop in today. All good, my friend. Alright, people, I'm going to put us back into another private. We'll do some power shift this time. Or Pike, dude. Dagger on console is hard. It is, man. It was funny. I'd never played the finals on PC, and I hopped over not too long ago. It was actually the last stream. We hit some pretty nasty flicks. Also, the code is going to be UZAB. Get them in here. Uh-oh. We got one. Good match there, though, people. Dude, the gifts are insane, man. Actually nuts. We'll probably have to swap over to the dagger at some point in this one. Where are the people at? Get them back in here, man. There's Cosmic. Combo, do you want me dead? No, Willie. Only when you RPG me. Then I consider it, only for a moment. Also, Night Tree, get in here, man. I knew you said you were trying to hop in here. I don't know if he actually joined or not. But get him in here. Dagger is hard and generally, especially with... yeah, man. Real. And look at that. Alrighty, let's do it, man. Oh, dude, Grant. Haven't seen this guy in a while. He's another legend. Watch the balancing/identity video. Kind of sums it up, in my opinion. Never thought I'd be talking about a light, fully healing a heavy, that also has his own emitter. Yeah, dude. You're telling me, man. You're telling me, Grant. But, dude, good to see you, man. Luda, can anybody join? Yeah, 100%, man. If you guys are trying to hop in here. We're just doing some private matches right now, so anybody who wants to get in here, by all means. But no, Grant, I'm glad it resonated with you, man. You know, at the end of the day, kind of like I was saying in the beginning, you know, for the most part, I try to be pretty positive. It's not always fun to make videos like that, because, you know, no matter what you do, it kind of feels like a hit piece. And, you know, that's never the intention, but it's kind of how it is, man. Polar, let's get this bread. Nah, dude, let me get that bread. Nah, let me get that bread, man. Alright, we're gonna do some movement here. Hopefully my connection, or Embark's connection, really works this time, and I can actually play the game. That would be ideal. Alright, we're gonna put one of these right here. Alright, we got people. Oh, okay, yeah, that already feels a little bit better. There's some good pike damage. I'm gonna push away because Hyper's gonna do unspeakable things to my body if I don't. Put one of these here. Drop the turret down. Okay, there's a turret looking at me. I should be fine. Yep. Yep, the turret's doing some damage. There's Willie. Dodge that winch. Huge nade damage with some headshots. A little cherry on top. We'll get rid of that. Combo, try not to sit on top of the church. Challenge, level impossible. I'm actually just gonna ruin the fun for everybody else. Oh my god, dude, the pike. The pike. We love the pike, man. I'm gonna put one of these right here. Dip out of there. Boom, big damage. Right. I kind of figured whoever's on the payload there would actually jump off. But nah, they're built different. Well, I was going to use that zip line. Bro, my phone died, right? No, dude, you hate to see it. We're going to get some high ground here. Drop one of those. Damn. We got 2 people over there. I'm actually going to have to push back. Hit him with one of those. I'm going to take an off angle here. Oh my god, dude, the pike. Push Willie here. Drop frag. Dude, the damage. Put one of those right there in case he wants to push us. I knew he was using spear. Oh, we lost him. Was that the mine combo? It was. It was solid. Get a quick reload in here. Let's get some high ground. Oh, we got people. Oh my god, Salad trying to put a hole in my back right there. Oh, damn. Oh, there's a mine there. Looks like the mine combo's kind of doing work for us. Let's try to get some high ground again. One of those right there. That guy. Dude, holy shit, the pike damage. Whoa, I hear a sniper. Oh, there's Willie trying to take my lunch money. I'm gonna push away a little bit here. Oh, he saw it coming. Dodge that lock bolt. I gotta turn around and do some damage here. Oh, dude, I missed the headshot. My bad, game. Dude, SA-1216 is crazy. Yo, what's going on, Ollie? How's it going, my man? Nah, you went John Link with the M11 the other day. In response to my dono, I've been... What a guy, man. Dude, that gun goes so hard, man. It was actually, it's funny. Chat was the one who was asking me to use it. Or he asked me to use it. What am I saying? I'm hitting the team here. I also got Hyper on me. Push back a little bit here. See if we can toss a nade on him. Couple headshots, very nice. I know there's a sniper somewhere, so I definitely gotta be careful. Oh, speaking of snipers, there's Salad. But that's quite the opposite of the sniper there, but I did see the sniper. Salad's out here trying to end my career, man. That's what he does. Oh, he's behind me. Somebody's behind me. Push back a little bit. Yeah, one weakness of the pike, man. You don't get a whole lot of accuracy in the air. There's Salad. He's gonna go invis. He's also gonna dash behind me. I hear him. There we go. Yep. There's somebody behind us here. I can sense it. Nope. My senses failed me there. Oh, baby, that's not where I want to be. Dodge Willie here, see if he chases. Probably will. Yep. Fuck, man. Why can I never get a 1v1? And it's always Willie, man. Oh, trying to fight that SA-1216 close range. Limit the amount of healing items per team. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. I could definitely get behind that. Dude, our damage is nuts here. Most of it's just from trying to 1v1 Willie. Need to hit those headshots, though. That's my issue. I'm trying to beat that. I also did get jumped. Oh, speaking of getting jumped. Dude, the hip fire on the pike is just not it. One of those right there. Push back a little bit. Once again, Salad trying to absolutely end my career. Here, Bo. There's Willie. Here we go. Salad's about to backstab me. I can sense it. That's how you know Salad's good with the dagger. Bro just always has a presence on the map. I'm cooked. Dude, I don't know what it is, but I am always getting shot by 8 people. God damn. Sounds like a skill issue. Did you know if you hold fire with the repeater, your contestant doesn't cock the gun? I have seen that, actually. I just noticed that the other day. Funny you mentioned that. Oh, dude, we back. Get a little reload in here. There's one. We're going to push back. Oh, how did those miss? Push over. See somebody on the roof there. Oh, dude, why? Every time, man. Oh, wow. Why is there goo there? What the fuck? I get the feeling some people might be watching the stream and chasing down a certain skeleton. I get the feeling. Just maybe. Just maybe. Alright, we got Salad right there. He's just gonna jump around here. Oh, dude. Once again, the inner accuracy just killed me right there. Dude, it is literally every single time there are 2 people shooting me. Oh my lord. I just have to put on the sniper, honestly. I'm sick of it. I'm putting on the sniper. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. If you want a 2v1, I will put on the 2v1 gun. It's time. I didn't want it to come to this. I really didn't. But it's time. 360. Imagine. I'm gonna get out-sniped immediately here. Oh, of course, perfectly placed glitch mine. What is that thing even doing there? The objective's not even over there. I'm probably cooked here. Shit, man. I'm cooked, I'm cooked, I'm cooked. Fuck, man. Once again, getting shot by like 2 people. This dagger. Dude, that's Salad, man. Salad be going crazy with the dagger. I guess Cosmic's lagging. We're about to get cooked here. There's one, which is you. Wow. Combo, try not to. Didn't mean to dash off there. Hey, it worked out. Combo, spare me. Never, Willie. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's over. Oh, dude, had that APS not been there. Oh my god, what is happening, man?
Tag! Nullifier sent him to the sidelines.
Dude, come on now. Bart, don't fuck me on this. Oh. Oh, and it didn't let me shoot because I was mantling. Oh my god, dude, that's what I mean, man. Every time I get in the fight, oh, I just get pushed. I was hoping for more Minecraft. The disappointment, dude. Unfortunately. GG's. I was getting cooked by Combo, dude. Every time I saw Willie, he was like a seeking missile. Made eye contact and just chased. GG's, people. GG's. Dude, Salad with 16 kills with a dagger. That's nuts. By the way, I was behind y'all. We did switch, Taz. We did. Dude, he did, man. So if anybody wants to hop in here, like I said, code's going to be UZAB. It's okay, Combo. I believe in you. That's part of the game, man. If I want to be considered good, I should be able to 1v2, 1v3 pretty easily. That's on me. It's a skill issue. Skill issue, people. Alright, I'm going to... But also, private match. So we're going to... We'll run another Power Shift 1. Create game. If you guys want to hop in here, code's going to be ZL1R. You could say I've gotten good. I mean, this guy plays just a little bit of World Tour. If we can get 12 players, that's cash out. That's true. Good point. We could do some cash out. I could get behind that. We'll do like team captains. So ZL1R if you guys want to hop in here. We could do some cash out. I could definitely get behind that. So we'll do myself. Okay. So we'll try to make this fair. So we'll do Tez. And then we'll do Salad. We're doing team captains here. So if we can get Hyper in here, that'll be our final captain there. Cash out would be interesting. Yeah, we've never done a cash out. All right, there he is. So we'll do, okay. So there's our team captains. And then I'll take Paint. Tez, you can have Willie. Actually, you know what? I'll take Willie. Give me Willie, because Willie's going to bully me. Now I'm such a bad leader. Tez can have Cosmic and Pixlr. Salad, you can have Joanne, and you can have Mr. Empty. And then, oh man, everyone on my team better use melee. And then it looks like we got some new people in here. Dude, Plumpy Monkey. So everybody here, we'll get you guys in the next one. And I won't bully you, Combo. I just like the challenge. Damn right. Damn right, Willie. So everybody over here, we will get you in the next one. I can't believe we filled up that fast. That was actually crazy. All right, people. It's time for some cash out. This will be interesting, man. Our team will win with the power of friendship. We're just gonna cheat, man. We're just gonna cheat. I wish I was at my PC. Oh, dude, you hate to see it. Freeze tag could be fun. That could actually be a fun one. Dude, Paint's character goes hard. Holy shit, man. I think we're gonna stick with the sniper on this one. Hey, I'm new. I saw your 2v4 video and really liked it. Dude, heck yeah, man. Glad to have you. I'm actually so cool that you saw that one, because YouTube wasn't a big fan of it. They did not recommend it to many. Embark ban him. Dude, get him out of here. Kick him. So the big ones here. So Salad, Hyper, and Tez. These are the ones we gotta look out for, man. SCP, I'm gonna join soon. Aw, shit, man. We'll see if the sniper can do anything for us here. Once again, this is actually kind of cool. Never done cash out in a private match. Oh, I want to say that's Hyper's team. Just did a really big bad there, which is turning your back to the enemy. Never do that. Alright, they're pushing down. Oh. There we go. It's that Cosmic I see. No, Willie. Oh, holy shit. Who is that? Okay, well, whoever Ludanchi is, that was literally some of the best 93R gameplay I've ever seen. Perfect headshots at close range like that, while being damaged by a sniper. God damn. I can't move with the lag. Oh, no. Dude, Ludanchi's insane. Holy fuck. Alright, I might get cooked for this. We'll see. Alright, I gotta push back here. Okay, just one more. There's that. We're gonna push here. This might be death. Wait for the no-scope. Hey, we got it. Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling. The glaze is real. Dude, I have never been, ever in my entire career, been bodied that hard, that fast. That was insane. Watch this, ready? Wait. I don't want to waste it. I was going to throw it. I don't want to literally throw away the win.
That's not a highlight, that's a warning. Let's move to cash out B.
Okay. I hear people. I see. Okay, that's Ludanchi there. That's who we got to look out for. Go for the flank. Not quite. There's Hyper. I see him down there. He's getting sneaky.
Time to disappear.
Choked it. I think Hyper's behind me here. We're gonna push back a little bit. damage. Push it. The no scope. Oh, I'm cooked here.
Nullifier found its target.
Okay, dude, this is actually nuts. Should have made freaking Ludinci or whatever a team captain. Holy fucking shit, man.
Time to disappear.
Ah, choked it.
Tossing a
Yeah, we're not gonna get that one. Choked it. Oh my. Okay, dude, this is insane.
frag grenade out.
I didn't expect to have to sweat like this, but then again, we do have Tez in the lobby. Sniper just not really feeling it today. I don't know what it is. Oh my god, dude. Oh, we hit the triple there. God damn. Do you play ranked? On occasion, man. We try. Dude, I don't want to fight purple anymore. I would rather fight Tez than deal with that freaking V9S. Oh my god. Actually nuts, man. Spear needs to cancel? Dude, real. Like, I'm just imagining in that situation, had Hyper been using anything else, that would have been, like, bad. There's empty there. Salad's over here somewhere. Probably doing dagger things. Put one of those right there. I choked it. For some reason, I don't know what it is, trying to shoot down at people with the sniper from like a straight down angle, I've just always struggled at. I'm gonna go help the team here. Choked it. See if it comes through. Yep. Should have trusted my gut. See him. This is how I get turned on here. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. We'll just let him get the reses here. I dig the private match cash out. Dude, I know, man. This is cool. Might have to do this more often. All right, I see Salad. Ooh. Perfect timing on the dodge there. Well played, well played.
Going down there now.
I gotta get up here, because if I don't, Salad is going to wreak havoc. Oh, he is already. There's a shot.
Frag grenade sent.
Go for the no scope. Nope.
The station's still there.
I tried.
Time to disappear.
Oh, the no scope. Gotta love it, man. Spidey senses? Nah, it's hacks. Nah, dude, just cheating. Nah, dude, it's literally just cheating. It's widowy just cheats, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, this has my hands, like, drenched in sweat. Holy shit, man. Yeah, damn. At least the connection seems to be fixed. I've never been more scared of a dagger main than when I see Salad, man, I'm telling you. People over here. There's Hyper. Hyper getting in there. Travel time. Travel time's in combo strikes again. Dude, how does Tez have 14 kills? Holy fuck. Whoa, okay. Alright, we're gonna make our way over to A here. Tez, calm down, bro. Oh, we got people behind us here. I gotta push back. Joked it. Alright, we're gonna try to take an off angle here. A lot of teams, which means a lot of angles to get lasered from. We lost one. Pixler here. Tez is John Finals. Dude, not John Finals. Don't speak his name here. Oh, dude. I gotta get over to the homies here. No, our ball. Go. Joked it. We got people on us here. There's a quick scope. Oh, baby. No, Hyper, please! Dude, that better be the Molotov skin, Hyper. Or else I want my money back. Oh, did we just win it, dude? Oh my god. Dude, GG's, people. 8-1, not bad, not bad. Combo, has anyone told you that you sound like Zach Scott Games? Apparently he sounds like everyone. I'm just everyone at once, dude. GG's, people. I don't know who stole that, but fantastic job there. I'll say one thing, that was a hard match for Sniper. Combo sounds like that guy from Lego Masters? What? What? GG's, people. Alright, on this one, I'm going to sit some people out. Insane game, dude. You're telling me, man. So we'll do Willie, and I trust Paint. We'll get 2 new people in here. So we'll do Flawless in here, and then Night Tree. I will sub out. Shout out to John Finals. This is Private Max, yep. And then Tez, you're cooking. We'll sit Tez out just for one. Just for one. And we'll make Pixler the captain on this one. I think for the most part, though, the teams are pretty fair. So I trust all the people and the spectators not to basically pause the match. Poor Joanne, their stuff was tweaking out, dude, I know. Yeah, that was unfortunate. This is North America. So with that being said, and we'll get SCP in on the next one. And then we'll get it going, man. What weapon do you guys want to see, chat? I'll put it here. Oops. I'm on 2 hours of sleep and shaking. Oh my god. What weapon do you guys want to see? I don't know what happened to my aim. Can I be on Hypers next time? I got you, Cosmic. Spear model. Okay. Model, please. Dude, that's how a combo looks silly. Repeater? We'll do repeater. That's a nice middle ground. That's kind of like model. Yeah, okay, repeater's kind of a middle ground between all those. Dude, what did I tell you, man? We got 42 people watching right now. Granted, I do make the finals content. But it's just like, dude, YouTube's just like, you're not playing the finals? Nobody can see it. Famas. William, I'm high as fuck. Oh my god. Dude, Paint's toasted. Dude, I have not used the repeater in a while. Once again, though, I have not warmed up, and that last match has me sweating. So we'll see how this goes, man. I do like repeater, even though I haven't used it in a while. Oh, come on now. No pausing. I trusted you all. I trusted you with my life. Push up here. Dude, I don't even have to do anything. Oop. Oh, repeater goes hard, man. And we can go to A. No, not the lag. Dude, Embark, come on, man. It's contagious. Dude, it is, man. Huge gateway, huge. One of those right there. And then slap one of those right there. Get a little mantle here. It's spreading, dude. It literally is contagious, it feels like. It's a virus. Everybody's game is infected. Alright, where are the homies at? Oh. I see a gateway. See if we can get a prediction nade there. Ooh, nice little headshot there. Actually, may not have been a headshot. I might be capping all the heals.
What a gas!
Got one left here. Oh, they're getting reses, actually. Take this guy here. Go for the drive-by explosion. Oh, about had that, actually. Nice. Oh, the team wipe. I did not think that was going to be a team wipe there. Pump Monkey's wiping the floor? Dude, I know, man. Holy shit. Tez 2.0. That's kind of the danger when you you get people you haven't played with. It's kind of tough to balance the lobby sometimes. I wouldn't have paused, dude. I know you wouldn't, I know. I know. Stop using Pyronade. What are you complaining about? Pyronade? What? Oh. Ooh, unlucky. Definitely a wrong place, wrong time kind of situation. Oh, the turret. Oh, wow. I don't even have to play the game, man. My PS5 is tweaking? No, dude. You hate to see it. 2 streams in one day? Dude, I know. It's insane. Insane. Never seen Combo use DMAT. Not a big DMAT guy. Partly because I think eventually it might get nerfed or reworked. And all I see on the turret is it getting buffed. To the next. Unfortunate for purple, man. Hyper just can't get a break. Just cannot catch a break. Let's make our way up here. Oh, dude, I didn't pick up the turret. You guys didn't tell me. I want my eye. I'm taking all you to court. Go to court. Okay. No, I just dropped my canister. That's okay, there's another one. Good thing Fire's not here to shoot him. Oh.
Danger down there.
I saw somebody. I want to say, is that Salad? I see people dashing.
Watch
Right
out down there.
Prediction? Nah, dude. Not that guy, pal.
Defend cash out D.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for the other one. Let's go help out the homies here. I posted the missing poster. Oh, dude.
Absolutely.
I'm hype. I gotta look at that, Nick. I should have looked at that before I started this one. Turret getting buffed is copium. It's been so many seasons untouched. Dude, I just never give up hope. One of those right there. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Dude, they just took it right from under us.
Gas mine time.
Oh, this is hyper, man. I feel bad because not exactly a fair fight. Oh, here's the demon. Oh. Yeah, if you're gonna shoot this thing, you definitely gotta crouch with it. Yeah, I feel bad for Hyper there. Muy desafortunadamente. I hear CL40 and it gives me PTSD. D-Mat there would have been clutch. Ah, look at this guy. Can I hit somebody? It is hit scan. Oh, we got people. Should probably actually look at what I'm shooting at, huh? Oh, we don't want to give this guy high ground, that's for sure. Hitting the railing there. I'm like, why are these missing? Twould be because I'm bad, but also because railing. Oh, almost forgot. Almost forgot. D-Mat best spec. Ain't wrong about that. Combo W shots. I appreciate that, Willie. Dude, a fast. A fast. Hacker. Cosmic sounds like me, man. I'm so proud. Uh oh, aliens are here. Hold on, let's see if we can snatch a kill. Well, if I were to do that, that would involve hitting somebody, right? Doesn't seem like that's something that's really in the cards today.
Danger over here. Special delivery. Mass removal. Minimal effort.
See if I can hit a... Nope. I don't even know why I tried. Holy, man. Combo, mind your own business.
Deploying a surprise. Arming a mine.
Alright, I should probably go actually play the objective here. Just a theory. Just a game theory. Oh, we got people behind us. Oh, baby. Chill, 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 chill. I swear half the CL40 is, oh, dude, you hate to see it. Oh, that does get his teammates back in. Oh, dude, holy shit. Let's go help out the homies here. Hyper's going crazy. At least now it's a fair fight.
Jump pad here.
Oh, hello. Didn't expect to see two turrets up there.
Placing a turret.
Oh.
Frag grenade out.
Oh, not the healing, dude. Oh. Oh, man. Ban CL. Oh, dude, I just got cooked by the healing there. So I'm realizing now that Ludanchi is, like, kind of insane. I don't know how he only has 3,000 damage. No, you're playing medium for once? You have to do sword only.
Jump pad ready.
Sword only, you say? This will be an interesting one. We do kind of need the steal, so we got to get in there quick. We got to get in there. Get some gas damage in there. Actually, I lied.
Frag grenade out.
Come on now. Go, 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 go. I don't think there's time. No, dude. Oh, you hate to see it. It's fine, it's fine. It's a kill race here now. As long as we get the kill there, it's fine.
Back in action.
Alright, we gotta run over to...
Attack on B. Steal it. All right.
There we go. Prediction? Nope, not quite. Dude, what in the fuck is my turret doing? Also, Pixeler, how did you see me through that gas? Good shots, man. Get him, turret. I still think we got this one for sure here, though. Oh, I was also getting damaged by gas. Okay, that makes more sense. Gonna hop out. Peace out. Have a good one, Ree. Have yourself a good one. Have a good one aware as well. A lot of people going sleepy. Understandable. Have a nice day. I see too many entitled light mains on that scoreboard. Let's see. Let's play a game. How many M11 one-shot shotguns? I believe through research and experience that the sweats will make more casuals quit the game. thoughts. So the thing about, damn, Cosmic, that's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. Cosmic, he did better than you, my man. I don't want to be mean. I mean, you were AFK for a bit, but I mean, he still technically did better. Sleepy here too. Thank you for stopping by nonetheless, people. Buenas noches. The one day the internet and the servers don't want to work, dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Embark has something against us. Alright, so we'll get... So we got some slots in here. I'll get Willie in here. Get Flawless in here. And we'll get... I'm going to do random here. I'm not looking who I'm doing. Tez or Paint. I'm not looking. Or at least hopping off the game. I got you. I'm not looking. Eyes closed. Damn. Okay. Whitley, my boy. Thoughts on the question. So, I'll put Cosmic on Hypers because he did... Actually, no. Hyper hopped off. So, I'll move Cosmic. And I'll swap him out with Paint. So I'll put Cosmic over here before we make enemies. We'll put Paint right here. I wanted Tez on my team. Dude, Ludanchi, you're freaking insane, man. You can... our team, Willie. Too funny. So, the thing about sweats, right? You inevitably can't really prevent them, regardless of what game you play. I see what you mean about Lee and Ludanchi made it with only 2 people. Not too shabby, dude. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, you can't stop sweats from existing inevitably. I, for one, I'm not a fan of skill-based matchmaking. I think it makes matches just way more sweaty. It doesn't feel like you can grow from a progression sense. And personally, it's like I think sweats are a sign that your game is worth playing. But I know what you mean by sweats, you know, making people leave. It's a tough thing to really balance. I think on this one, just for the hell of it, I think I'm gonna use some 93R. Why not, man? Yo, thanks to the guy who gave me a sub. I think that might have been Salad or Darkness. I'm not entirely sure. You'll love to see it though, man. We'll use some 93R on this one. Why not? I'm also a bit impartial. No, I mean sweats coming from ranked to make casual modes a pain. And that's kind of the scary thing about that. It's like, how do you balance? Like, the only real answer to that is like, okay, people coming from ranked into casual, it's skill-based matchmaking. But the other one is, if you just have more players in your player base, matchmaking naturally feels better. So that's also an option you have. So I think if there were more players, it wouldn't feel as bad, you know? Oh, we got him. I'm really sorry. Alright, combo, dude. Oh, dude, Salad. No. I'm gonna have to put on the dagger and get bodied by him, man. The best we can do is keep promoting the game so we can grow. More players means a bigger pool. Exactly. Yep. Skill-based is a good idea. No, man, I hard disagree on that. Usually, there's not many things where, like, I'll take what somebody says and be like, yeah, I could see it. No. I've seen what skill-based matchmaking does to games. It is a slippery slope. You take it too far, then you get games like COD, where you're getting skill-based damage now. Not just skill-based matchmaking. Once again, man, that's the one I hard disagree on. Skill-based matchmaking is very, very bad. Yeah, I agree, Tez. That would murder this game. No, no, no. And that's not even because, like, you know, I would consider myself a sweat. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not. I definitely play the game more than most, but it's like, yeah, man. Push back here. Oh, dude. The gateway. Willie, no! Oh, we shot each other at the same time. But no, I think the big one there is just having a bigger pool. Skill-based damage is exactly what it sounds like. It's like skill-based matchmaking, but it actually changes the damage your guns do based on essentially your elo. So Call of Duty recently did that, like the new Black Ops. So yeah, fun times.
I'm reloading. Frag grenade out.
Ooh, damn, Willie, okay. Bro just lasered me. Good shit, man.
Cash out untouched. Everything else ruined. Time to disappear. Enemy spotted. Down there.
Pocket FAMAS, baby. Oh, man. Triple headshot. Riddle me this. Why does Embark favor the light class and rarely nerf anything light-wise? So, the thing about nerfing other builds, light, so, I want to stay away from, like, the nerfing light versus heavy versus everything else. And once again, man, I don't want to be mean to you, Max. I mean, you're giving more opinions than facts, which are valid. Just like my video that I recently did, everything's an opinion, right? Nothing I said was necessarily backed up by data. The whole thing about light weapons or whatever getting nerfed more, I mean, there's been a ton of nerfs to light weapons. LH1, SH1900. Yeah, no, I agree with this. There's no problem with necessarily one class. XP, M11, like, a lot of the, even throwing knives, like a lot of the weapons you've seen, just about every single weapon on light has received a pretty substantial nerf. And that's the thing too, kind of like I talked about in my video, man, I'm sick of the nerfs. Rather than say everything on light's too strong, would you rather see everything get nerfed, or would you rather see the weapons that you think are weak get buffed? Right, that's how we retain players, man. At least that I've seen. LH1 used to be the best gun in the game, man. For like a huge portion of time, for like 2 seasons. LH1 was the most broken gun in the game. And he recently got a small buff, and now it's in a good spot. You know what I mean? Embark was very careful with that one, though. Are there female players? Oh, dude. Not everything on light is too strong, only half. See, once again, we're kind of getting more into conjecture there, where it's like, I see what you're saying, but if you asked, for example, I don't think buffing things is the right way to go, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Tez, like I said, I kind of talked about this in my video. Tez has very different opinions. Tez wants to see nerfs. I'd rather see things get buffed. You know what I mean? And that's fine, kind of like you're saying, Maximus. We all have different opinions. We all have different ways of thinking. Tez is a competitive player. He plays the best in the world. So he's like, no, please don't buff weapons, because the people he's seeing are already using them to the absolute highest degree. Holy shit, then you have people like me that do things like that. You know what I mean? So there's different ways of looking at it. At the end of the day, and this is the thing too, I didn't really say this in my video. I kind of did. It's like, Embark has a tough job, man. With the 3 build system, with everything in the game the way it is, especially with healing now, which is why healing just kills me. This is a hard game to balance. One of the hardest, right? You know what I mean? Especially now that there's not like a dedicated, support, defense, or assault class, really. Not that those lines were super well drawn beforehand either. But you get what I'm saying. This is not an easy game to balance. Like, there's so much nuance. So, like, even increasing things by just a little bit. Alright, we're gonna go for some pocket FAMAS action here. Holy salad. Spear, spin cancel, MGL impact nades, dual blades buff, bow and grenade combos. Oh, dude, I would love to see the MGL get something. Combo, quit running. Dude, 93R, I'm telling you, man, it's nasty. No, Embark is fantastic. Best devs I've seen in years. But that goes to say they definitely have bias towards lights. I get where you're coming from, I really do. You know what I mean? Especially, like, just out of curiosity, and I don't say this to be mean, this is just a genuine question. The fact that you didn't know about the LH1 Max leads me to believe that maybe you started playing the game more recently, which is fine, you know? So I would assume you're not getting into like the super competitive side of things. And with that being said, I mean, competitively speaking, medium and heavy, I don't know, Tez can probably give more of a take on this than me, but those two are much more competitively viable than light, unless you're using the healing emitter. Right, that's the exception kind of there. Got Salad over here somewhere. Whoop! Oh, I thought he was going to push me. I hear him. Each class has its role, exactly. Things like, the big thing with like medium and heavy is the heals and mostly defib. Defib is huge.
Nullifier hit.
Oh no! I've been playing World Tour more recently due to casual modes being flooded with entitled light mains. And it also seems like just maybe you might not like, you might have, dude, Salad. You might just not like light. My recommendation for you, if you think light's too strong or like you want to learn how to play against it or counter it or whatever, maybe try playing a little bit of light, man. You know, in my opinion, the best way to learn it is to, or the best way to counter it is to learn it. Understand the ins and outs, you know what I mean? That's helped me a ton. I started the game after beta season 1. Well, then that's kind of the thing too about the LH1 then. I mean, you had to have known about the LH1, unless you took a break that season. Because, I mean, that's not one where I'm just like trying to throw it in your face. But like, dude, LH1 was like, that gun was like, busted. And we got people on us. But no, that's kind of the thing too. It's just like, we all have things we believe. We all want to see certain things. Personally, like I said though. No, I had to reload it. No shot, dude. Oh, I suck ass, man. Obviously, the arrow damage wouldn't apply for that shot. Dude, Hyper, a grenade combo with the bow would be sick. I would love to see, like, elemental arrows, if you will. And yeah, we're doing private matches right now, Bullen. And those are all pretty decent weapons right now. Obviously, your stronger ones are going to be your SMGs. But, that's kind of the thing, man. Try the weapons that you don't like. I don't like to use assist me guns. So here's the thing, too. I think that's a bit of a fallacy, where it's like certain guns take more skill than others. And that's always been something that is kind of, not bugged me, but just, I never liked that, where it's like, oh, this gun takes no skill. The skill is not dependent on the weapon you're using. It's based on the opponents you're fighting. The weapon is the tool, you know what I mean? And it only amplifies the skill of the player. The weapon itself does not have an inherent skill. It is entirely based on who you are fighting. So no weapon takes more skill than another. If I walk into a match of people who've never played the game with a weapon that does 15 damage a shot, and I have to cock it every time, I could probably still pop off against somebody who's using what people say is the lowest skill weapon in the game. You know what I mean? It's not the weapon, it's the player. So like somebody like Tez, who's using an ARN at the highest skill level of play, that takes a lot of skill. Even though he's using a gun that people say doesn't take skill, the fact that he's playing against opponents who are very good at the game, that's what I mean. That takes the same amount of skill. You know what I mean? Combo, how are you not Diamond or Ruby? Is it skill when someone is corner camping with cloak? Yes, if it's in a high tier lobby, yes, that is skill. If he's playing against people who are really good at the game, then that is skill, 100%. I tried to emote when you knowed me, dude. I know you got, and then they shot you. And then they fucking shot you. Oh, I got you, Ludon. I got you, man. So we'll put paint in here, and I'll put Tez. Is it skill? Okay, dude, if you're getting cooked by a dagger, yeah, that's skill. Dagger is like one of the hardest weapons to use in the game, 100%. 100%. Great take, in my opinion. And that's the thing. A new player with dual blades versus a level 80 will play completely different. Bro has problems with dagger. It's alright, man. Here's the thing. It's okay to have that opinion. Just like what I just told you, it's an opinion. That being said, I'd rather brush my teeth and drink a gallon of orange juice than go against a double barrel. No, I agree. Now, here's something I want to make very clear, too. It doesn't mean I like going against these. Nah, not at all. Right? Literally chase and dash. Dagger is easy. Well, Maxim, if it's so easy, my friend, please hop into the private match and show us how easy it is. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. That's just my take on it. Yeah, Dagger is so hard, especially with meta servers right now. Yeah, I'm in. At Flare. I think we'll probably go Sniper on this one. I'd love to get Tez's take on it. Are we going to switch maps? Yes, we will be switching. I completely forgot to do it. But at the end of the day, people, every class has its problems. I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm gonna hop on. Dude, thank you, Hanmu. Thank you for stopping by. I would love to go 1v1 on you. Oh, man. Look, the one thing I never want to do is I don't want to incite people to get salty or to like, oh, I'm gonna 1v1 and this and that. Right, we're not about that life. I want to give my take so bad. We might have to get Tez on the mic and just have him talk, man. That's a video I'm planning to do in the future. It's just, you know, somebody like me. Because, like, it's kind of unfair where, like, in my last video, I kind of mentioned Tez. Kind of talked for him a little bit. Sort of didn't. Kind of left it more anonymous. Kind of purposefully. Wow, I just shot the zipline. That's crazy. Probably cooked here. Oh, baby. Got me. I don't want to become an entitled light man. I don't want to cheese people. I'm glad the lockbolt was created for literally counting lights. And there you go, man. Anything that gets you through it. That zipline was on pink. Maximus, I think you're the exact opposite of me. Are we going to do hide and seek? We definitely will. 100%. That'd maybe be a good time, actually, to get Tez on the mic and just kind of talk about it. Be fun. I'll have to figure out my settings so you guys can hear them. Lockbolt needs another buff if it's allowed to have 3 char. Lockbolt should have a second charge. Oh my god, man. That's a take. I'll let chat talk to you on that one, man. Push back a little bit here. Really? No, you can't talk to them. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go help out the homies here. Whoa, shit, salad. No, dude, he respawned. You gotta excuse Maximus's rage. His profile picture is the Red Lantern Corps. Dude, he's Red Lantern. I knew it. There was a reason. Dude, I gotta focus up. I'm like reading chat. This is kind of spicy. I'm like reading chat. I'm enjoying this. I'm also getting cooked because I'm like looking back and forth. Hammer power swing should set off nuclear bombs. Honestly, probably the most reasonable take we've heard tonight. Hey, off that thing. Dude, Embark, why? I don't know why it made me reload again there. That was cringe. Hey, but we got it. Should have never nerfed Sledge and Fire Shotgun. Dude, GG's, man. That was close. Willie was going to expose me there. That's one thing, dude. I think everybody, no matter what build we're on here, Embark removing melee animation canceling makes me want to cry. I still think the Cerberus is pretty dang good, in my opinion. Sheesh, dude. Is that Tez I see? Oh, we hit him. Get him out of here. Hit him. Hit that guy. Hit that guy named Tez. Shoot that guy. We got people below us here. Just a little headshot. I'm gonna get revolvered. I'm gonna go for a little fadeaway shot here. Nope, maybe not. Salad's over here somewhere. Take a little off angle. Oh, travel time. I'm gonna die for this. Oh, he had defib or demat.
Time to disappear.
I was like, why would Tez be using turret? Huh, combo. Man. Oh, damn. Did not see my boy there. Rage baiting is his whole thing, dude. It's true, man. I'm bronze 1. Evening combo. How's it going, Shake? How's it going, man? We're doing our thing, man. Dude, we got some interesting discussion going on in chat right now.
Back and play. Vanish bomb out.
Some pretty sweaty private matches, too, I might add. I think defib should be removed from the game. Dude, I agree. 100%, man. I think, you know, I talked about that in my video, too. Like, if nullify, or if stun gun was a problem, no way defib isn't. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. Like, if straight up removing stuff, reworking it's on the table, that definitely needs to be one of the things that receives that. Oh, I'll leave Cosmic B. Boop.
Time to disappear.
All right, I'm gonna head out. Dude, have a good one, Flare. Oh, choke Zin combo. All right, I'm gonna blow up these mines.
Send in a frag.
Oh, dude, I gotta reload here. Oh, dude. Oh no, Tez is back.
Vanish bomb out.
Muy desafortunadamente. Woo! Nice little headshot there.
Frag grenade out. Time to disappear. Now.
No, dude, the double MGL, I got bodied. Make non-lights great again, oh man. Holy shit, dude, what is happening? Zen, you've had Monkey for 3 matches? Dude, that's cheating. Oh, dude, you got me, man. That's true, what am I doing? Spread the wealth, dude, he's got me. He finally figured it out. Is that salad over there? Could have swore I saw a salad. Ow. I need you to calm down, Willie. Boy, I come over there and do something about it.
Time to disappear.
And I will. I will do it. I'll Willie do it. Alright, now if Salad pushes me, bad things will happen. There's a headshot. Oh no, he's behind me! I'll do it, Salad. Cook! Don't cook me. Please, please.
Vanish bomb out.
Don't cook Zin combo me. Oh, dude. Put down that defib, Willie. Headshot. I'm gonna push. No scope. No scope. Oh, baby. We love some sniper. Nerf dashed only 2 dashes and buff grapple with 2. I don't think 2 charges for grapple would be game breaking. But I'll be honest, man. I really don't think dash is fine. But yeah, like I said, I don't mind the take on the. We found something we can agree on, Max. I think 2 for grapple would be fine. I got no problems with that. Dude, Willie's nuts, man. Willie's Willie good. Is that a joke ever gonna get old? Definitely not. Grapple needs a buff, so I don't think grapple needs a buff, but if it got a buff, I don't think anybody'd complain. I could have swore I heard somebody behind me there. Oh, baby. We're just gonna push back a little bit here.
landed.
We're gonna nullify Willie here. It's Willie, so he's gonna push. Ready, ready, ready. Oh, I shot him there. Holy shit, he did push though. Who's left? Is it Salad? It's always Salad, man. Oh shit. Quick scope. No scope. Oh. We lost it. No, dude. GG's, people. GG's. We'll love to see it. Dude, these private matches are sweating. Also, your gas mine video helped me a lot with my CO40 class. Dude, heck yeah, man. You'll love to see it. I'm tired of having to use flamethrowers so much because of light mains. And the fireball tech. Dude, we love the fireball tech around these parts. No, Paint. No eres malo. Eres el mejor, Paint. Eres mi favorito. GG's, people. I'm sweating so much. Dude, Willie, you were... Round of applause for Willie, man. And Salad. Dude, good team. And Tez, of course. We can't forget Tez. He did more damage than me. They don't want you to know he did more damage than me. He won't tell you that. They won't tell you that. My Trump impression's so bad, man. Truly disgraceful as an American. As a heavy main, the Shack and Deagles are beautiful light counters. This is true. Flamethrower is fun, man. So, with that being said, I think now we're going to hop into some... You carried. No ifs, ands, or buts. Dude, we love it, man. Willie with the carry. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Yes, Tez, it is time for hide and seek. So, what I'm going to do here... Can you play Deegs? So, Wombat, we're actually going to hop in some hide and seek here, man. I don't know if Ludanchi is going to be in here or not. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Flawless Soldier. I'm going to let you... Love you, dog. Tez, my man, porque. Oh, Dios mío. Alright, so we're going to put... I think Ludanchi's AFK, but that's okay. We'll stick him on here anyway. And then Joanne. And what we'll do, actually, and I'll put... Where's Tez at? Put Tez on the Seeking team. And he's back. Perfect. Then we'll put Joanne right here. So I'm going to explain the rules quickly because we have some new people in here. I can spectate? Okay. If anybody wants to hop in. Gotta hop off. Have a good night, man. Yes, dude, Nick, I will show that off. Actually, hold on, people. Before we get into it, I gotta show this off right now. Because Nick, I saw it. I looked at my phone. Nick made some fantastic fan art for the channel. I might have to make this into merch because I would actually put this on my wall. If that's okay with Nick, of course. Crediting and all that. Here's what I'm gonna do real quick. Hold on. So the Seekers are gonna be me, Tez, and Plumpy. So, one sec here. I gotta show something on stream before we do something here. So, I want to show you guys something that our boy made for us. So, un momento. Pull up the Calms in combo. Dude, this is fantastic. All right, people. Hopefully I don't freaking like leak everything. I'm gonna dox myself. Dude, check this thing out. The new art from Nick of Time Art. Missing Calms and Combos turret. Dude, I love this, man. Like this this is genuinely beautiful, man. Genuinely beautiful. Thank you so much for this, Nick. This is fucking hilarious and also just super high quality as usual. Yeah, dude, this is just so fucking good. Do you see the new artwork?
Yeah.
Dude, it goes hard, man. So I had to show that one off, man. All right, back to the finals. Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much, man. All right. Everything is good against lights. This is true, man. If it's not Kook. That's almost as good as Where's My Turret At. That was a good one too, man. You can call me directly if you want to talk. Yes. So here's what we're going to do here. Hopefully... We'll have to do a test here. So I'm going to pull up Discord, and I'm going to call Tez. Is that a real phone number? I have no clue. I guess apparently it was a meme, some kind of reference. So here's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to get Tez in here, and we're going to have a little discussion. So I'm going to call Tez real quick. Hopefully you guys can hear him. Usually I don't have issues with that, but I'm going to call him here, and we're going to get an opinion on the, and we might have to call him back later to do a video on it. But let me call Tez here. We're gonna get some takes on the competitive state in the game. All right. You able to hear me?
You have the wrong mic. I think it's your controller mic.
Oh my god. Always Discord. It's weird how it like recognizes both. There we go. Okay. Bam.
Yeah.
Alright, how's that? A little better?
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, sweet. So let me see if the stream can hear you quick. So we're gonna get some. Oh, here. Try talking real quick.
Yo.
Alright. Let's get it on. So let me see if the stream can hear you. Gross. So we're gonna get some. Okay, cool. Yep. Alright, so Tez can be heard. All the world can hear your wonderful voice. It's not like you don't stream, so it's not like it's a new thing.
Yeah, it's not hiding anything.
Alright, so let's get. Oh my god, Chomp, I did not see that, man. Holy shit. What a guy. $5. Our marriage will be next stream. Whoever loses will have to wear the wedding ring. Oh my god. This guy, man. Alright, so we'll get Chomp in here. I need a medic back. And then everybody else, Superb and I cannot pronounce your name, Rengoku. We'll get you guys in the next one. Oh, dude, I just cooked that. Well, there's going to be game show events because I'm a dork and I completely forgot to do that. But either way, man.
I hope we don't get alien event.
Dude, for real. So, just to kind of go over the rules quickly for the new people. Because there's not really a center for Bernal. Essentially, once you die, don't respawn. The team that I'm on, so me, Tez, and Monkey, we're going to be seeking. Everybody else, you have till the 8-minute mark. Go ahead, find your hiding spot. And when the time's up, we're going to come find you. No fighting back, no running. Just find your spot, and we'll go from there. Hopefully the stream delay helps you out there, Ludanchi. But anyways, Tez, I don't know if you saw my most recent video, but actually, just for context-wise, I know a lot of people probably haven't. Oh, good.
Go on. No. I did. I
Okay,
saw it.
okay.
I didn't want to say anything in the comments because I had lots of things I feel like I didn't want to say just because I know how people are on the internet.
Yep.
They'll use it as a weapon. But there were some things I agreed with and some things I didn't.
Well, let's hear them. Let's hear them.
First, I guess we just run the... I guess here works, just for waiting.
Yeah, we just hang out the ball. So what do you think about... So kind of the philosophy that I was kind of talking about. I know we kind of disagreed on this one, so probably a good way to get started. What do you think about the buffing versus nerfing argument?
So the problem I have is if you buff weapons too much, light class will become, like, very annoying to use, at least in the top 500. Because everyone's hitting their shots. So right now, compared to even when this game first came out, things have slowly become more and more powerful, and the power creep has become more lights. All the way back in season 1 is very different playstyle than it is now. Before, you could kind of play it like the other classes and challenge people, but I feel like this season you have to play it at least in the high ranking, you have to play you gotta poke, you gotta play off angles, you gotta get the flank, and really challenge other medium classes or heavy classes, because you just won't win.
No, I agree.
Now, I'm not saying some weapons don't need buffs and don't need nerfs. I agree that certain weapons I think do need certain things, but I don't think just let's buff everything or let's nerf everything is gonna fix the. So it's not gonna be a solution.
I guess to kind of add to that, take it a step further. Do you think, generally speaking, so I guess you seem to kind of play flex, just kind of whatever's in, not in style, but just kind of you dedicate time to a weapon based on
played a lot of everything.
Right, right. And I'm the same way. I don't really have anything that I mean, I have a few weapons that I favor, but kind of the same thing. I play everything. So let's say, I guess this is kind of outside of the competitive scope, but for player retention, do you think it's better? Does it help the community more when you see things that are maybe a little too strong? I mean, let's think LH1, I was talking about with Maximus before, that was the weapon. you know, the people
Yeah.
who dedicated time to that, do you think it hurts the player base when those weapons get those huge nerfs, or do you think it retains people? I guess.
So the problem you have is casuals who come and go, I feel like.
Mhm.
And I don't think it's necessarily to like, have certain things added and like nerfed and buffed to certain player bases. But the problem is we're going to the Grand Major, so they need to think of, hey, what is gonna be? Because to me, the Grand Major is their last push. Because I
Mhm.
feel like this is the final thing for even their sponsors, like for Embark themselves, like where they're
Right.
getting the money from. What are they gonna do when if the major doesn't do well?
Mhm.
Because I feel like some sponsors that they have might not want to continue to sponsor the game if they're not seeing more players come to the game. If it's steady, sure, that's maybe a steady income, but it's not a huge player base if you compare it to other FPS shooters.
Mhm.
But it's also not. It's the first game that Embark has made, so I don't feel like it's necessarily wrong to assume that this game hasn't, you know, taken off to the way that they thought it would.
Mhm.
Um, but I think the Grand Major is the last chance to get a big influx of players. Because sure, we're seeing influxes per season, but most people leave
Mhm.
because, I mean, sure, there's new things that come out, but if we're being honest, people will play a week or two of the new thing and then be like, oh well, then I've played everything else and it's only been a couple new things, so I'm kind of bored again now. So
No, I see that.
I I think at least for now they should focus on balancing towards the competitive players, especially for the Grand Major coming up.
Mhm.
Though I don't think balancing for competitive is necessarily um, the solution either.
Mhm.
I will say in higher ranking, you do see what is a problem. So, for
Right.
example, like right now, people are in disarray because of the healing meta.
Yeah.
People in light class cannot use the ARN, XP, M11, these weapons that deal damage over time,
No, if you need that
because it
burst
doesn't
damage, yeah.
exactly. It doesn't do that initial big hit. So you're seeing a lot more shotguns. You're seeing the 93R.
Mhm.
Um, and weapons like that where it's like I disagree with the addition to healing items for Embark, but I've come around to be like, I think the healing emitter is fine. If you
Mhm.
wanna, I think honestly with the healing emitter, there just needs to be some sort of cooldown with it. So like, you heal 500 health, then it has like a I don't know 20-second cooldown to it. So you
Right.
can't just infinitely chill by it and just
Just
exist
profit.
constantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I honestly think the infuser just needs a rework because I don't. It's hard to balance it
Mhm.
because I'm thinking this now more on the casual side of most people aren't hitting their shots with it. Um, like you're not hitting every shot with it. Even I, in like chaotic situations, am not hitting every shot.
Mhm.
So yes, it can heal a heavy from 0 to 100, but I will say in some scenarios, and for casuals, most scenarios, you won't be doing that.
No.
Um, But what I will say is, I think that thing needs a rework. I have my own suggestions, but I won't give them now.
Mhm.
Um, but I do think, in terms of like some things, I think they need to. I want them to test things out in World Tour. I want World Tour and Rank to be very different.
I
And
agree.
this is very controversial. I think what they do is they make the identity of the finals World Tour and they
Mhm.
make ranked its own experience.
Yep.
Because right now, if you're someone like me and plays a lot, and you go from playing ranked and then you go play World Tour and they're exact same game mode, they are like same problems in both. You'll normally see more problems in ranked because it's ranked and people actually care more, but you'll still see like a lot of problems in World Tour that come from ranked.
Mhm.
And this isn't like bashing on, well, it's because ranked players take all the joy out of it. No. If rank was in the game, people would still do it. If there is a problem and if people, if there's an exploit people can do, they will do it. There's no doubt. Like, people always will choose the path of least resistance over the one that's most complicated. So
No, I agree with that one. I don't, that's the thing about ranked usually is like, in games that, one I always bring up because it was just something I played when I was younger. Like even games that don't receive patches, like Smash Bros. Melee is the one I always bring up.
yep.
The meta always changes. Like, is there a time, or are there still like standouts that will always be strong and continue to be strong? 100%. But as people discover more about the game, the nuance starts to kind of widen, if you will. People find more and more. But with the finals, right, live service is different because there's a direct delineation from the developers to make things different and mix it up.
Yeah.
And ranked players, once again, yeah, they'll adapt and they'll figure things out. But, at the same time, it's, I don't know, I do think, I find myself in the middle ground where it's like you can't exactly listen to the casual audience because at the end of the day, it's just too broad. Kind of like I said, I think over 70% of the player base is like bronze to gold. And even just in those ranks,
It's more.
yeah, like
It-
bronze
I
plays
think it's
different than
90
gold, and it's like,
or
yeah.
more.
So,
There's about, I think, like 10 to 20K per season that make it to plat. So,
yeah.
and that I could talk more about ranked, and I think ranked needs multiple reworks.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact is, for right now, think competitive should be listened to more. Simply just because esports is coming up,
Right.
and if you want to incentivize more players, and honestly, this will be controversial, but I do think just because how casuals are, sure, they're not putting in the same hours, so they don't understand sometimes when things are a problem. Because like they're not okay. If you're a casual, how many times during the sword meta are you dealing with people spamming you with dashes and using like tech every game and doing it consistently? Sure, you might run into it here and there, but it's not every game.
No.
So things like melee and shotguns that have been problems for seasons, I am glad that we're finally taking a break from it. It's now the healing meta, which I do not agree with.
Yeah.
But I am glad that we are finally out of this never-ending shotgun and melee problem. At least in high ranks. Because these people know tech and they don't miss. For example, this one is a good... at the very end of last season, you saw a big surge in hammers. Hammers weren't necessarily a huge problem, but they were how they were used. Hammers weren't used for, sure, they were used to cover ground and be, focused on. Because you wanted hammers out, because if they got close to you, you're done. The problem you had with it is you had teamwork based on around it. So you had your heavy go in, be the center of attention, the medium would then heal, and then your light would focus either from a flank, behind, or just behind the medium and heavy. Or, you'll have everyone shooting at you and running at you. So you run into the problem of it's kind of different in different lobbies. The higher you get, the more synergy people will have. So I just feel like it is hard to kind of play off of one casual base or one base or the other. But I do feel like, at least for right now, they need to focus on what teamwork is, because teamwork in this game they don't take into account. And if you're gonna play something for the major, they need to focus on teamwork.
No,
because
I agree with that.
weapons and gadgets can have certain amount of teamwork, and some can be very annoying if you just triple stack it. For example, the amount of triple mediums I've seen this season that just you can't win against if you're also not running triple medium or have a very good synergy, you'll just kind of run into an issue, because mediums have enough health, enough movement, and enough just they can defib, they can demat, they can dish out good damage, they can do everything. Not at a high level, but do everything. So when you have 3 of them, you run into an issue of, if they're all good, for example, I ran into a team with 2 bursts and a CL40. The burst can do damage from afar, CL40, you got up close. And the problem with the CL40, at least in high rank, these people don't miss. So you're getting hit with 100, 100, 100.
Yeah.
And so adds up, especially with burst weapons as well. So it's like you have these teams that are abusing, and I'm gonna say abusing loosely here, but using teamwork and these team comps based on just how the game can be played.
Mhm.
And I don't think casuals are having a huge problem with that because, you know, these people either get off work and don't really care about synergy or, you know, are just getting on just to play the game. They're not focused on, you know, what combination of weapons and gadgets are going to bring them their biggest advantage.
Mhm.
And that's not a problem, but
Right.
again, we're coming back to the esports scene.
Yeah.
And especially since it's $100,000, the way I see it is this is, like I said before, the last chance they have to bring in a influx of players. I think there'll always be people coming and going, but a huge influx of players, I think, is just, it's going to be hard.
Mhm.
I think, and I do like admire Embark for always trying to, you know, listen to everyone.
Right.
I also though feel like it's hard to listen to everyone when a lot of the player base is casuals.
Right.
Because your competitive players are like, yeah, we spend, you know, a ton of time in the game. We know what are the problems, we know what are the pain points, and we also abuse, like these players will abuse, just, you know, what is the best.
Yeah. No. 100%. Yeah. If it's the best, you're gonna see it. No. 100%.
Yep.
So here's the take. Talking. This is more like, I guess, centralized on one thing. This is one I just like to get takes on, especially at your rank. You know what I mean? And I've played in lobbies with you. I've played with Ruby players, like not to the level that you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once again, I've taken some time. I've done a couple scrims offline, stuff like that. And the one thing that always kills me, especially when I want to play Pike, right? As much as I know this, I know you don't like Pike, but besides the point. And I want to run my turret, and I want to run my gas nades and my stuff like that, just because that's how I enjoy playing. And I always get yelled at combo. Put on the defib. What the fuck are you doing? So my opinion, if stun gun needed a rework, to me at least, I think defib is far more game breaking than stun gun. Do you think it needs removed, or like what's your take on that one?
I don't think defib needs to be touched. I know it's controversial, but it's such an important part of the game now that I don't see it being taken out. To me, it's like, I don't think they're ever gonna rework defib. I don't think they're ever gonna work DMAT. I don't think they're ever gonna rework healing, the healing beam. I think those things have been, at least, like, to me, they're the face of the finals. Like, when you first get onto the game, these are the first things you're, you know, gonna be brought to, and they're also a very core part of the game now, where, you know, you want to play support, at least, you know, for the past 5 seasons, you would play medium for support. And this is my problem too with how they added healing to everything. Is, to me, mediums were support. You ran defib, you ran healing, or you just ran defib, and you would just run DMAT as well, and you could just kind of be the support. You just make sure you didn't die while your other team could focus, get flanks, get kills. So in my opinion, I don't think the defib needs a rework. The issue I can see with like your point is, if you don't like to run it, people think you're throwing, and it is a very viable thing, but you can play around it. You just need a team comp built around it, and most team comps are used to people using defibs that I just don't think you're used to it. Because defib is just, hey, you know what, I'm being pushed, I have my teammate in my hand, I don't have the time to get the slow res, so I'm just gonna defib him real quick. And sure, maybe that's a problem, it sounds like a problem, but in my opinion, I don't know, it's part of the game. Like, that's so core to the game that
it's a tough one.
Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying. So like with it as well, and I do agree, like with the identity part of it. Honest to God, my biggest issue isn't it like, so here's the thing too, from hopping on with chat, doing some World Tour, just hanging out. Defib is hype. I owe Defib a lot of credit for like quad feeds and 5-mans. Like, it can make getting kills on people hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
However, my big issue I have, especially when I play light, is it doesn't feel fun necessarily on the receiving end. And once again, this is outside of the competitive sphere, because once again, usually people who are defibbing, they're not going to do it in a situation that's going to get their teammate killed immediately, because that's not advantageous for anybody. So for me, and I'm more, just hanging out with chat kind of thing, I get defibbed as a light in the center because most people are not really too sure how to use it all the time. And then I just get bodied, and then I look at my scoreboard, and it's like, combo is, 0-2, and the match just started, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yep.
I mean, that's the thing I always hated, is it gives your teammate a little bit more control over your gameplay than I would like. That's my big issue.
The thing is too is I think at least in the higher levels, sure, you can say, you know what, I got more kills than you in this. But if you played like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, you know that like looking at the scoreboard sometimes doesn't mean anything.
No, I agree. Especially at those higher ranks, yeah. I played quite a bit of that, like some pretty sweaty Overwatch back in the day.
Yeah, and this is another thing where it's like, okay, this is a problem you have with because people don't know how to use the defib for you. For me, I have people who pick up a body, move it around a wall, or, get the defib off, but then will sit there and shoot and try and eat all the fire, so when I get up, I can then help him while he's fighting. So it's just, I think just people with your concern to like, is it fair, is it good, and like, can people, can make you lose points or make you die more. I think it's just, I don't think that's a problem. What you're worried about more is like, well, my stats are worse by it. But you could also say, if I came in and stole all your kills and you had, I don't know, 23 assists and 10 kills, well, whatever weapon I used should get a nerf based on what you're saying, because, it's a weapon in your eyes that could get a lot of, steal a lot of kills.
I get what you're saying.
It's just something that I think is more about the players and less about the gadget itself.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's a valid take. I can get behind that one. I give it a solid 6 out of 10. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just playing. No, but and that's kind of the thing too, kind of like just, it always comes back to the big thing of like, pro versus casual. I say it all the time, but it really is a different game half the time. You know what I mean?
It really is. And I'll agree to that, where it's like, I'll play, World Tour, and I'll just run through a lobby, and most of the time I'll struggle in Ruby. Well, and like these teams aren't necessarily all Ruby, and I'll still struggle. But it's just, one, these people have different experiences because you're playing in a different game mode that, and this is the thing where it's like, sure, you could say like, skill-based matchmaking should be added, but you're also getting better because I'll place people in, ranked, and these people will be much better than people in World Tour. I think simply just because most of the time you'll see maybe 1-2 teams in Ruby or High Diamond that are in your game, so you need to learn how to play against it. And I think the people in ranked, since they're constantly, being shown and going against rubies, that it's just...
No, I get you on that one. So, and like kind of on that one, here's a question from Hyper. So what do you think about, because a lot of people have been saying this, and I kind of agree with it. I do think it would help with like the whole nerf buff meta situation. Do you think in ranked you should be able to swap from reserves mid-match?
Yes, absolutely. I've been like, that's something to me where it's like, even now, I'm like, I've been thinking about some of these changes since like we swapped back from TA, because I joined ranked and like actual playing competitively in season 3. So before that, I was in closed beta and I've been playing from that, but this is my first movement shooter.
Yeah.
So it was a very, interesting time to adapt. Plus I was in between games at the time, so I wasn't like fully committed to this game. So I don't know, I had from like closed beta to like, I don't know, season 3, I think I have like 200-300 hours. So it's not like I had a ton of time into the game.
Right.
But once you got into season 3, I very quickly tracked what's happening. Like, I got very into how the game is played, how, to climb the ranks and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And you quickly ran into of how bad ranked is.
Yeah.
Like, very quickly. In season 4, you realize, like, okay, TA was a complete, like,
No.
crapshoot.
Yeah. No.
Because-
No. Thank you.
I don't know if that was, like, Embark's decision or someone higher up was like, this is what, works for other games, so we should try it too.
Right.
I don't know if it was something like that, because to me, it was a complete, like, I was very surprised by it, because TA, I think, came halfway through the season,
Mm-hmm.
and, it was, like, cool. This is, a cool casual game mode. If people, want to play around with it, let them at it. But it was a very interesting move to just decide flat out this is ranked.
Yeah.
Though I do also understand that they were having flack in season 2, because of the amount of third party.
Right.
Now they have attempted to fix those issues, but I can tell you in the high ranks, sure, maybe mid-match you might not deal with issues, but I think just because the spawns have, at least to me, seem like they've gotten worse.
They saw an opening.
From like just videos I've seen of like ranked prior and what I've
Tez,
experienced
you just kill
now.
Salad.
Oh, I apologize. I am completely
Bro.
autopilot.
Bro, poor Salad.
Yep, that was complete autopilot right there. Let him
It's
res.
not 8. Oh my god, too funny. Alright, keep going, you're good. Also, what's up, Bubs? I didn't say hi to you, man. Oh, man.
But yeah, so I think rank needs a change. I think it needs to be, at least I want them to try one team versus one team, because in terminal attack, my issue was just the game mode itself, not the like one team versus one team. I want them to try something like final round.
No, I agree. I think we've talked about that before. I actually kind of mentioned that in my
Yeah.
video, too. You know, to me, right, if you want a competitive mode, once again, I think the game, it's always going to be simpler to balance things around cash out. Because, once again, that's what the majority of the game is balanced around. But if you want to do final rounds, right, you don't have to, things like terminal attack that completely changed fundamentally how the game played, health regen, gadgets, things like that, that's a mess. No. Let's not do that. Let's keep it so things translate, so it feels like if you practice in quick cash, then hop into ranked. It's not like a completely different world. But take out the third partying. Once again, one team versus one team, things like that. Keep it. Some people said like maybe a smaller map. I think that would help with the spawns at a minimum.
It would, but I also feel like it wouldn't. To me, what I think they should do is add a bunch of gateways around the map, and permanent gateways. And I'm like even thinking, like, let's say you can glitch said gateway with a glitch nade or glitch barrel, and then it takes like 5-10 seconds before it can populate when you close the gateway, and then you can kind of play around it in higher ranks to where, let's say a team starts pushing through, you quickly glitch it, and so you can catch them off guard. And to me, you can also use it to where, at least right now, the spawns are really bad. And so, you'll have a team, let's say, spawn at the same point over and over again. Let's say there's gateways everywhere. They can then cross the map, and, be able to come at you from, let's say, different angles. So that, to me, is one way you could possibly fix the issues of just how, spawns work, how final round works. But I do think, like, it's maybe a band-aid. But I do think final round, I want to see them do, simply just because, one, it's different. Two, with all things, at the start, they're not going to be as good as the, whatever old ranks was, in my opinion. They still need to work out their kinks. So I personally think it's one way to do it, especially since, in my opinion, that's what the Grand Major was going to look like. I was expecting something similar for this season. Unfortunately, I have been disappointed.
Yeah.
Because the way I see it is, I think qualifiers start in September,
Mhm.
and then the majors in November,
Right.
and so the next season falls in September. So unless they're gonna release the new season, and add new ranks like when qualifiers start,
Right.
um, which I feel like could be controversial, but
Hmm.
I'm not saying I completely hate it.
Right.
Um, because I just want to see a change. But honestly, we could see them not touch anything for a while, maybe two seasons from now. So like season 9, maybe even season 10, because they want to see, hey, maybe more players have come from the Grand Major. Let's let them adjust to the new game,
Hmm.
or well, new to them.
Yeah.
Um, so it's just there's some things that I just want changed, and I also want them, in my opinion, to
Salad.
also start testing things like the healing changes in like last week, or last month of before the new season starts. They give a test run and say, see, where do these land? So and just have it for like, I don't know, quick play or world tour or whatever. Just a semi-competitive um way to like see where these things land, because at least right now, I sure we're only 2 weeks in,
Right.
so it's not like it's a big deal or anything. But to me, you can at least test if we added these things in, would the people like it, would they hate it,
Hmm.
um, and also see kind of where you know what's the issue here? Like, do we need if we add this? Do we think it needs a rework? Like, what do people think? And to me,
Hmm.
that's what I think they need to also do more of. Is like more community stuff,
No,
maybe
I
some
agree.
more community voting, or just more transparency on like roadmaps and stuff of what
Hmm.
they're doing, so they can possibly get feedback before they even start like making things.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh, what the hell? I totally turned events off. I want my money back. I want my money back. I agree on that one. I guess another one, kind of honest. So this one, okay, so there's two. This is it's not a two-sided question, but there's two questions I have for you here. Kind of like,
yep.
one of them will lead into the other one here, talking about feedback. There's been a little bit of feedback about this one. This one, man, I have a bad habit of this one. You might already know where I'm going. So, refer a friend. A lot
Oh
of
yeah.
people making Smurf accounts. A lot of people on level 6s hitting a lot of shots. And I've
Yep.
played with you. I've seen you sweat. I've seen you, this, that, and the other. So usually you're my baseline when I'm like, okay, what does
Yeah.
a good player look like? Somebody who's trying, using some good
Yeah.
weapons.
And
There's,
even then, you'll see I am like, I would say like the top 100 to 200 players. Like maybe if you're on controller, there might be a bit more, but like mouse and keyboard players are not a people who have aim like me.
no, and I
So
agree. And like once again, same thing. I've played a lot of competitive shooters. So even then, I've always been a proponent. If you're good in one game, it does translate, 100%.
yep.
So once again, I know exactly what you're talking about. So the double side on that one. Do you think this refer a friend thing? And granted, you spend more time in ranked. Have you
Yeah.
even at the top ranks? I'm just gonna throw it
So
out there. Cheating, my man. What do you think about it?
refer a
Am I
friend,
insane?
luckily, I don't think affects rank too much, because you need to play 45 matches before you can get into rank.
Right,
You
right.
need 3 before you can get into World Tour.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you'll experience, I think, and maybe I'll feel it in like maybe a week or two, is the start of refer a friend becoming a problem, just because hey, I can get free stuff if I play with you know um, alt accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and this is my problem too with refer a friend, is hey, I don't feel like creating alt accounts simply for the reason of doing this. And I personally have already tried to ask friends to play this game, and they don't enjoy it.
Right.
Now, it's been a couple seasons, but they still wouldn't come back. But it's one of those things where it's like, sure, it's a cool idea in theory, but I don't think it's the way, in my opinion, to get a bunch of players back.
Mm-hmm.
Um, to me, the major was always like your next thing. But for a friend, I think it's a cool little thing, but I think it brings more problems than solutions. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see on I think in the next 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, as those accounts start leveling up faster and
Yep.
faster. Do you think, here's one kind of interesting, because like, I think I was playing on stream. It was funny. We played with a revolver guy that I actually reported and got a message that, yeah, thank you for this and that. Like, whatever, whoever was banned or whatever. I don't remember what the dude's name was. Do you see at your level, and I know once again, I'm the first to admit that I have a bad habit of saying it, and then usually I walk it back. But do you see a lot of cheating? Do you think this game has a cheating problem?
Yes.
Yes.
In the high ranking, there's a huge problem. I think where there's a lot of wall hackers that are good at hiding it. There's a lot of even like recoil scripts. And even then, I think there are new cheats with like controller because some of these players, I can see how over the years you can become good with it, but the sheer amount of people that can pick up controller and just be absolute gods with it, I'm like, okay, I feel like maybe something's going on. Either one, aim assist is just too strong and I haven't been given it enough credit, and I'm one of those people who are like, very anti-controller. Or I think there's a lot of like recoil scripts or, maybe making aim assist a bit stronger than it is already. And I have some issues with it personally, but I think overall the cheating issue is a problem, but Embark I think are trying their best. I think compared to other games, there are definitely worse games. I think this game is like middle range. I think what you'll see is in my ranks, you'll see cheaters who know what they're doing. They know how to hack and how to get away with hacking.
Like
what I think you'll see
cheating is like more people are calling it now.
But I think what you'll see in World Tour and Quick Cash, and this is like all the way back in Season 1, you'd see this, is people rage hacking. And
oh, dude, so real. So fucking real.
Yep, these people have had enough and will go on their alts and don't care if they get banned or not, and will just want to ruin people's day because they've had a bad day in the real world, or they've had a bad day, in the game, and they just want to take it out on others, so they'll just rage hack. And this is, I think, the difference, where you'll see, like, it doesn't take many games to play World Tour or whatever quick play you play, because, it's a free game. They want people to try out the free stuff, but they also want to make it hard to get into rank. So I think, they don't want to spend... It took me, I think, about, like, I don't know, 10 hours to get my alt account from level 0 to ranked. So if you, let's say, rage hack in ranked for that, then you have to spend another 10 hours doing it again. So I think in ranked you'll see less of it. Maybe there are dedicated people who will do it for, gold, maybe even plat. But I think once you get into diamond or even high plat, you won't see people rage hacking. You'll see people who know how to game the system or have been doing it for a while, and know how to get away with it or make it look like they're not cheating.
Something else I've seen too, something else a lot of people, so I get this, I think a lot of, I know obviously you know this, but like, just for the kind of people watching, also in chat, if you guys have any questions, put them in there and I'll ask him. But something I've been noticing too is like, you can run a controller on PC, right? I can plug my controller and stick it right in. And I've been seeing a lot of videos lately, as obviously you have Cronus, you have Zim, this, that, and the other. But what I'm seeing now, and maybe, I found Willie. Dude, yes, okay, sorry. What I've been seeing a lot recently is there's cheats coming out, scripts, things like that, that actually work specifically for a controller. And I think about that a lot with the soft cheating and like how you talk about, you're not a big fan of aim assist. Once again, I haven't really played a ton, I haven't played anything competitively on mouse and keyboard. However, and I don't say this to be a dickhead, I'd like to say this from a, I guess it might come off like a humble brag. I would say among controller players, when I'm putting it out there, I think my gameplay with the sniper puts it out. I'm one of the best controller players out there.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
and this is the thing where I don't care if you're on controller or not. It's the aim assist I have a problem with. If
Mhm.
you know, Embark was like, we are, turning off aim assist, I'd be like, okay, I really don't care what input you use. At the end of the day, if you turn off aim assist, they're just an input.
Yeah.
Some people use it for disabilities. Some people use it because they rather mouse and keyboard. Some people use it because console. And this game hasn't added mouse and keyboard support yet for for cheating reasons.
Right.
So I don't care if you use a controller. In my opinion, I don't hate people who use controller. I hate solely the fact that aim assist in this game is absurdly strong.
Mhm.
It is similar to COD, in my opinion,
Right.
on how strong it is because of auto snapping, on just like it's really like, in my opinion, just in high tier games, it's the unreal either not even reaction time. It is the recovery time, or there's certain aim that you can't do in one position that you can do on controller. Now I'm talking like, let's say you've been in a fight, you are running around, and then instantly you're able to quick lock onto someone. And this is mainly an issue I've had with lights,
Mhm.
just because they're moving quick and they, have the ability to quick lock on to people and move around and whatnot.
Mhm.
And so, personally, I just feel like if they just decided to turn off aim assist, I think, at least for ranked,
Right.
I would not have a problem. Like,
No, I
I
get
just, it's up to you. I don't really have an issue with whatever you're using.
you. Mhm.
But it's just aim assist, really, in my opinion, that I think is a problem. Because especially in the top ranks, you'll see even people switch from mouse and keyboard to controller because, like, just simply because of aim assist. And some people will even say, "No, I didn't change it. It's just because I prefer it." You're telling me you came to this game on mouse and keyboard. You then decided to go on controller just because you felt like it. And sure, if it's a couple people, sure, whatever. But it's just the mass amount of people over time that have switched. I don't like it.
Mhm.
It just, especially since it's taken me. I now have 1,500 hours in the finals. I have more in other games on trying to get my aim to be as good as it can possibly be.
Mhm.
And so all this time I spend working on it, it's not the same for if you're on controller, in my opinion. Sure, of course, you'll build skill and whatnot, but in the high tier lobbies where these people can dump hundreds of hours, and some of these people have a lot of you know like, they played a lot of FPS games, so they know how they work.
Mhm.
And so some of the stuff that translates over from mouse and keyboard would translate to controller. And so these people can adapt real quick. And so it's just a problem, in my opinion, in ranked. If you told me, hey, Embark decides that they don't want, aim assist in ranked, and so I just think it fixes everything in terms of, like, the mouse and keyboard controller debate. Because I do understand that you can't necessarily just turn off aim assist in sense of for the casuals.
Mhm. That was gonna be my
'Cause,
next point too. Is like people coming from console and like this.
yeah,
I guess to kind
and
of add to that real quick, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a minute because I have some
Yep.
people in chat that are kind of talking about controller. Also another one, just like a short one. We'll get to it after. Devil's advocate here. So once again, I've played crossplay, this, that, and the other. In a game like the finals where you have a slower time to kill, tracking's gonna be more important. Unlike something like, let's say CS:GO for example, where it's just one shot, bam. I think on that one, the argument I'm going for here is like, yeah, aim assist, and I do agree that it is pretty strong in this game. It actually got nerfed once already. I think that kind of puts it in perspective that it was already there. But
I think there's been quite a bit that's happened to it. I think it got buffed at one point and nerfed at one point. So I don't know
if
in
that's
terms of start from all
Start
the way
to
from
finish.
season 1 to now.
Hmm.
I don't know where it's landed, but
I just remember season 1, but once again, I'm not a patch
Yeah.
notes guy. I just kind of go off what's going kind of thing. But with the advantages you have on mouse and keyboard, I think the big one most people point to is the snappiness, which is on controller, especially for me. I'm a little different. I play on a lower sense, just because that's not common for me. But once again, you know, people in this game have a lot more health, fighting heavies. I want to have more on-target time, generally speaking. What would you say about the advantages of mouse and keyboard, which is going to be that snappiness, that immediate reaction time? In my opinion, and once again, it's not even really my opinion. This is more just things I've heard, because I've always been a pretty silent observer when it comes to the controller versus mouse and keyboard debate, because I haven't played enough keyboard to really give a good take on it. I've heard a lot of people say it's easier to control recoil, depending on weapons that have a faster rate of fire, because technically, right, you have more inputs when you have a mouse versus a controller. So what do you think about that?
I personally, what I've seen and I've experienced, it to me looks like on things like the ARN, for example, the controller aspect of it is controller is much easier to control with, simply just because one, you don't have mousepad space, and two, I've seen aim assist help quite a bit when it comes to tracking people, let's say through the air, or moving quickly. This is stuff I've seen from top players that I've fought. And then I'll also use the same weapon on mouse and keyboard, and I'm like, I have tried that. I have, even I have I'm like, that is too far out of my depth in terms of perfectly aiming from one opponent to the next opponent. I would have to be insanely on point for that, and these people can do that for 8-12 hours a day, have no problem with it. And it could also be this could just be another topic of, aim assist helps with fatigue on, you don't have to deal with perfect aim when it comes to micro adjusting.
That's fair.
So I don't know on I think both have pros and cons. I think if you're talking about aim on mouse and keyboard compared to controller, I think snappiness on mouse and keyboard can be better, though I do think on controller you can get there. And I think recoil control on controller, simply because you can constantly go down, is probably better.
That's fair.
I personally haven't used controller too much, but I've seen lots of people in high ranks who use controller, and they don't ever have a problem with, hey, I don't have mouse pad space anymore. Because I have lots of issues sometimes where I'm tracking someone moving quickly or just, running through me, and I just don't have the, desk pad space to adjust to it. Whereas controller, you don't have that issue.
I get you. I guess here's an interesting one though. Since we're playing devil's advocate here. This isn't anything on you, like ad hominem, if you will. But so I guess my question then, especially because you play a lot of competitive, you do this and that, and you seem pretty not certain, but you seem pretty adamant that controller might be the better option. So my question for you, I think the same thing. If you have the game sense to learn the game once, why not switch over to controller? If you do think it's
personally, I do it simply because I dislike controller and I dislike using it. I probably could learn controller. I think it would take me time, but it's a very different input too. I have used controllers in the past to game, but not, in my opinion, at a particularly high level, especially when it comes to aiming. I went from on console Titanfall 2 to Fortnite, which is more like building mechanically. At least I got to the highest rank in that a couple times, and so I know what good aim on controller looks like in some games, but I've also haven't experienced it what it's like on like Apex or something like that, where I also know that, you know, a lot of people switch over simply just because it's easier to just play on that. And I think this game has a similar issue to where maybe the aim assist is not as strong as Apex,
Mm-hmm.
but you'll run into I think similar problems.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in my opinion, the reason I don't switch is just simply because I do not enjoy it. And I also am not like I have protested against using the model when the model was strong. I
Mm-hmm.
protested using the Serb when the Serb was strong. I
Yeah.
protested using the LH1 when the LH1 was strong. I am not someone who likes to adapt to whatever the strongest is. I like to adapt to whatever I like using.
Yeah.
The only reason I have switched away from the ARN or the XP is simply because they have become, at least in my opinion, so weak that they have become almost not necessarily useless, but it takes so much more energy to kill someone compared to using another weapon. Um, and so that's why I have switched, for example, on using like different weapons.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not someone who will switch to controller simply because it is makes you better.
Right.
I would like to, get better on my mouse at mouse and keyboard, even if I'm at a disadvantage.
No, I get that. That makes sense. I've and the one you can always play. I'm not the one to do it, and also that's kind of the
Yep.
point of like devil's advocate is it's like it's not necessarily me
Yeah, yeah.
speaking it, but I'm the same way. The same thing is like a good example. Dude, Willie. Um, coming from a game like Destiny, which was just riddled with cheating, and I do think in that game there was an advantage to PC, but also at the same time, and I guess this kind of comes back to the big question of it all. I didn't think Destiny 2 was a PvP competitive game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, regardless of what you're using, who fucking cares? The game isn't balanced. You know what I mean? That's just my thought. So I guess the question then comes down to where it's like, okay, I'm the same way. I don't use defib because I protest it and I think, get that shit out of my game. You know what I mean? That's just my personal take. I guess my question then, regardless of input, regardless of everything, if the game inherently itself is not well balanced, doesn't matter. And with that being said, is the finals well balanced to the point?
So I
where it
think they're getting
matters?
better. I think there's still issues. Personally, a lot of the issues I think now are between casuals and competitive fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So weapons, I think, like the flamethrower, can be very annoying in high ranking if you don't have a coordinated team.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can just, if you're in a area that is small, they can get in and deal lots of damage. And sure, like my solution to that is like instead of it doing the 30 initial hit, it just does more consistent burning effect. And see where that lands.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting one for me because I've never really. So for me, right? I think for me, if I'm gonna take any kind of competitive weapon out, one I've been putting a lot of time into recently has been sniper, which ironically, for me, I feel like I actually counter flamethrower pretty hard, even at closer ranges, just because you can smack off
But
those.
it was just an example. I don't.
No,
think
no,
that
I get what
goes
you're saying.
up.
I get what you're saying. I just thought that was kind of funny. It's just like, oh,
Yep.
I haven't heard the flamethrower take. I hear a lot of people at the lower ranks say like, man, flamethrower's annoying, and I agree. If I'm running anything closer range, that's just kind of interesting. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, flamethrower I think is more annoying than a problem.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Like for example, CL40, that one is a problem,
Mhm.
and for that one, I just think they need to make the damage less. Because to me, like I try and think, okay, if they do, let's say they make it harder to use again, then the casuals won't like it because it's too hard to use.
Right.
If they, slow down the fire rate, that's an option. If they, to me, if they decrease the damage from 100 to 80, in the higher ranks, you have the issue of everyone's dealing constant 100 damage
Mhm.
every shot. So, you get two shot and even if they, let's say, miss a bit, they're still doing like 80, 70 damage. So as a light, I'm just dead in 2 shots. It doesn't
Right.
really matter, and I don't necessarily sometimes have the time to react to it, especially if there's a lot going on.
Oh yeah.
And so I do think a lot of these issues though are fixed if you just got a good team. Like I've
Mhm.
watched the top teams play, and they don't have these issues.
No.
It is just simply because I haven't been able to find a third. And so I think if you're playing more coordinated and stuff, some of these issues that I'm talking about you
Probably
won't have.
aren't- Yeah, more non-issue.
But I also feel like that might be a blessing in disguise because I'm not a player who plays in scrims, who's played in any pro league of any of the sort. I'm simply just played in ranked, um, and world tour and all that.
Mhm.
So I know what it's like to, not have a team that's good or have a team that is following what you're doing. So I can understand sometimes what is very annoying to deal with,
Mhm.
especially if a team is running, um, like, uh, very well together.
Mhm.
I've run into, like, I think last time I played, I ran into Oppo. I've ran into graduating. I've ran into these top level teams,
Yeah, I've played those guys.
where they're all playing together. They know how to play off each other, and I'm like, most of the time, I'm not upset that we lost because it's like I'm not running with 3 people, or if I am, we aren't, good at bouncing off each other in terms of just what are we doing, how do we fight this, and all
Mhm.
that. So I think even in the top, like, I don't know, 100 to 200 players, you'll run into it's a completely different game, even up there between like lower Ruby.
Oh no, 100%. I've said that before too. I don't. This isn't like my take. It's just more generally. I always do the hypothetical of like you got 3 people who
Yep.
maybe don't have the best aim, but they play together. They have really good game sense, really good coordination. Versus a team kind of like you're saying of people who maybe don't. They're just a bunch of randoms. They hopped in. Fantastic game, good game sense. Most of the time, my experience is that team who's more coordinated is going to come out on top, even if their aim
Yep.
isn't quite as good. You know what I mean? That's just kind of been truthful for really any competitive shooter ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And kind of like you're saying too, higher level play, that's only going to be
Yep.
bolstered. And then, God forbid, you get a team of rubies that hop into quick cash, and then once again we start getting into
Yep.
talks about skill-based matchmaking and things like that. Which, once again, that one's unrelated. We already kind of talked about SBMM and why
Yeah.
I'm just like, no, please, 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 don't. You don't want it. You don't know. You don't know, but you don't
yeah.
want it. You know what I
Other
mean?
games have tried it. It doesn't work, and also I don't think this game is big enough to
No.
do it. Already, queue times suck. At least in my opinion.
Mhm.
You're already dealing with, at least for me, like a couple minute queue times. If you add roll queue, I'm stuck in 30-minute queue times at least.
Oh yeah, no.
Um,
If there's roll queue, everybody wants to play light, generally speaking.
Yeah. Well, even for roll queue necessarily, I don't know how much of a problem that'd be
Mhm.
in ranked, but it's definitely skill-based matchmaking because you'll run into like issues.
Let me look in chat here, see if there's any questions here. Anybody in chat? Anything anybody wants to ask? Let's see. Let's look up here. Here's a good one. We'll I'm gonna entertain Maximus for a second here. Okay, we're gonna do some rapid fire ones here. So, let's see. Entitled Lightmans don't want any class to have any guns. They want this game to be called the Lights. What do you think about that? Rapid
Okay,
fire.
so
What do we think about that?
if we're talking like, one class is superior against, I don't think so. I think each class has its specific use. If we're
Mhm.
talking about light specifically, I can see how it's very annoying to deal with. I'm gonna say, this is gonna be very controversial. It's a skill issue.
Oh, got him.
If you're having a problem with lights, most of the time, in my opinion, if you're running like heavy or even medium, I'll say medium struggle a bit harder than heavies, is you just need to have a decent aim and you'll probably win. Lights have, and this is at least for me in high ranking, and even in world tour, I'll most of the time do this. is I'll play off angles, and so even like when I'm running the shotgun, I'll still run off angles. You're not, at least light doesn't work. Once, in my opinion, you get to plat or diamonds, you run into the issue of you can't just get in there and kill.
Right.
If you might run into the problem of, let's say there's a light on a rooftop in quick cache that is beaming you across the map. Sure, you'll run into that sometimes, and I think a lot of the time you'll run into better players playing light, just because, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people just find light more enjoyable, especially if I think a lot of people come from other movement shooters, and this game as a movement shooter is pretty slow.
Yeah. No, I get that one. So, I mean, and honestly, I agree. Maximus is not happy, but he hasn't been happy all stream, to be fair. We love you, Max. Just putting that out there, man. Okay, let's another one here. Here's Willie. Yeah, this one, you kind of answered that. So would you say light is broken, balanced, or bad?
I honestly want to say more weapons. Okay, for example, if I said, you know what, I think bow is, perfectly balanced. Some people will be like, well, I don't think it's strong enough. I have to say, I fought against Oppo. That thing hurts if you're light.
Oh, dude, it does.
He doesn't
man.
miss, and so that turns it into a skill issue. My problem runs into, people who are constantly running double barrel. That is just broken. That's a weapon I can completely say I faced as a light against that. I faced other classes against that. It's a weapon that you'll see everywhere, and it's honestly just because the value you can get out of it is just unreal, even if you don't have good aim. I've seen people just hit half their shots with it and still be able to kill mediums because it can do 200 damage if you're close enough.
True. No, it definitely can. And that was another one too. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is for double barrel. I'm gonna be honest. I love using it. I really do. It's so fun to use. As bad as it is, God, I love using it. But no, I agree. It's on the receiving end of it. It's one of those weapons where it's God, it feels great to use, but to be on the receiving end, nah. Another one here. Let's see. Maximus, CALMZINCOMBOYT, not a Poe. He hates me. A Poe doesn't hate me. And also, a Poe is becoming Otter. I don't even, honestly, hot take, Otter got some shit for swapping, but, I mean, as much as, God, I don't want to talk shit. I'm not one to talk shit, you know what I mean? He does it full-time. It's his job. I mean, he's going where the money's at, you know what I mean? The game wasn't making as much money. Marvel Rivals just came out. Bro's trying to make the cash. Honestly, I respect him, man. I respect him being able to come out and say that. Does that mean I like his content? It doesn't really matter. Man made a choice. He's trying to make his money. I respect it. If that's how he wants to go, it's his career. That's my take on that. Unrelated one there. Combo talking about YouTube things. Let's see. What do we got here? What else do we got? Are you entitled, Tez? Max thinks you're entitled. What do you think about that?
I think I have a different perspective, I think, than most people on this game.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's see.
Even I think among the top 500 players, I think my thoughts aren't the same as theirs.
Nah, a little different. Which is fair too, because once again, most of the people you're playing are probably 3-stacking, probably, you know what I mean, things like that. So it's good to have different opinions. I feel like I've heard most of the top 500 ones. One I made that video not too long ago. I forget the name of it. JPJ or whatever. He does the animations or whatever. He just did a very similar video not too long ago. And I remember he was just talking about different opinions. He streams the game quite a bit. He doesn't really play it super competitively though. But his most hated weapon is the sniper. He's like, take it out of the game. And I'm just sitting there in the corner. I'm like, dude, no, please. It's all I have. So once again, just even people who do kind of what I do, the more just stream, play with chat, all have different takes. All right, here's a good one from Hyper. What do you think about picks and bans for pro play?
Ooh. This one is controversial. I don't know. The problem you'll run into for, bans and whatnot, and this is from my friend that I play with, is if we introduce banning, it might make a band-aid, but it doesn't fix Ember from, making poor decisions.
I agree. Yeah,
and
it's not
so
gonna fix things that are broken if we just ban them.
Yeah, exactly. So let's say, for example, the Infuser. Let's say that constantly gets nerfed every game. Well, instead of Embark addressing it, maybe taking it out the game, saying the same thing with the Taser, we're gonna rework it. You'll just see these things banned, and maybe Embark might just decide to just say, we're not gonna do anything about it. The high-ranking players can just constantly ban it over and over again. And I think you might even run into the issue of, these things don't get addressed, and so you'll run into like everything's gonna be overpowered because Embark just doesn't really care about nerfing some of these things just because you can ban it. So if you've got an issue with it, just ban it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. What do you think about what's this one? Maximus says you have a skill issue. No, I'm kidding. Let's see here. So this is a good one. This is from Joanne. Do you think new weapons should be introduced every 2 or 3 seasons or every season?
I think honestly it depends. I think we're getting to a point now where we might reach a point where it's just bloat. I hope that they keep introducing things. But my issue with it is if they keep introducing things, they're gonna have a harder time balancing things. But I also have fun playing with new weapons and gadgets.
Right.
The issue I think you'll run into is something similar to the healing, like the new healing stuff, and even the breach charge is. Okay, actually, the breach charge I feel like is a good point. You'll either run into the Infuser, where they'll add something very broken, and because of it, I don't think they're gonna like. Sure, we could. I think even if everyone said we want to rework, they're not gonna rework it for another couple seasons.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And then I think, honestly, I didn't even think the Taser was that bad, in my opinion.
No, I agree. I was, especially after they made it so like it didn't fuck with your aim, like you get ADS and just. Because really what it did, for me, it sped up gameplay, which was you get tased, and then, alright, you forced a 1v1, which is, if you're a heavy or a medium, it really isn't that hard. And that was my take on it.
And even as another light, I would have lots of lights tasing me, and I'd be like, okay, well, I still win, because by the time it takes you to switch back to your weapon, I can kill you. And sure, if you maybe have a hard time with aiming, I think that can't be a problem.
Can you come res me and kill this guy? Oh my god, dude. Oh, fuck me. But no, I see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
Gateway going out.
Lord. Yeah, I was trying to throw a frag and combo a barrel, and they both bounced off the wall and hit me. Very cool.
Of course. You can probably just go in.
Yeah. He's in the roof over there. Dude, too funny. Also, the guy who asked, who was that? Why are we streaming so late, Quackers? It's because we're gaming, dude. We're gamers. We stay up late. We game, dude. Oh my god. But nah, man, that's funny. Taser was the only nerf Embark deserves props. Do you think... Let's see. Let's look at some other ones here. People are going to quit this game if the content isn't there every season. I agree with that one. Yeah, we do need... Gotta keep it fresh.
Yeah, I agree. My only problem is we've seen lots of times where... Like, okay, something I might be okay with them doing is weapons that aren't chosen much, they take out of rotation. And so you, instead of, having a bunch of weapons in the game that they have to constantly balance and adjust and keep in mind for, they just deal with, a certain amount. And I don't, I think what they should do is the top pick rate weapons. The only issue I think I can see with that is the top pick rate for casuals and, and ranked are going to be very different. So, I mean, it's something, I just want them to try more things, and so, I think right now we're fine, but I can see an issue later down the line of too many things, and...
Right. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, and I've seen it in multiple games where they can't keep track of what to balance and what to do when they balance something, and we've already seen Embark. Well, they've gotten better at it, but they don't know how to balance some things sometimes.
No, I'm with you there.
I think simple things that honestly just need a little tweak, they'll over-adjust, and some things that need a big adjustment, they'll tweak a little. For example, Serb, model, those got slightly tweaked, and then for the model, for example, it got tweaked and then it got just absolutely obliterated. And then
Yeah.
they buffed it, and then when they buffed it though, Serb was popular, and Serb was super good. So we kind of just constantly switched like what's been overpowered. So I don't know if we'll run into. My only issue is we'll run into an issue where multiple things are overpowered,
Mm.
and we have seen that before. The only issue I have with adding gadgets like right now is this.
Yeah.
This is my problem.
No, I feel that. Oh, dude, there's a really good one. Really important, actually. From Pretty Good. Tez, what's your favorite color?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Dude, come on now. Top 500 doesn't know his favorite color. No game sense. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite color. I mean, I'm cool with red, blue, green. Like,
Nah, dude. It's not the question. We're gonna move on. We're moving on from that one. God, man, he just. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time. All right, let's see what the next one is here. Taking weapons out might lead to legal. Yeah, I've seen that one. Sweden, man, damn it, Sweden.
well,
Let's
I
see.
think when I'm talking about taking weapons out, I'd be more talking about for ranked and maybe even the world tour.
Mhm.
I think stuff can be kept in the game for quick play.
Yeah.
They just would need to make sure things aren't completely overtuned or undertuned.
Tez, how would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning?
I mean,
It's the most
man,
important
today's
meal of the
been
day.
something. I have a terrible sleep schedule. Like, it is almost 2 a.m. for me, and I'll be up till probably like 6 because I am not in college. I am not, don't have a job,
Yup.
so
Dude, I'm with you, man.
I can be a complete degenerate.
Damn right. Damn right. Right? Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there. I am blessed to have you guys to. You're incentivizing me to do this. So,
Yep.
Good times, good times. I'm with you, I'm with you. What's going on, Paint? Let's see what else we got here. Tez, what's your favorite Pokemon? I'm just gonna get through all these.
Oh
Man.
man, it's been a while since I've seen like Pokemon. I'd probably have to say like, we're talking back like, I really liked Lucario.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good pick. What do we think about that, chat? Lucario, is that good? Do we like that? I don't know, man. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly. It's been a while, man.
No, you're good, man. That sounds about right. Reese says, well, that explains everything. No, I'm just kidding. Hyper says, you did not answer the breakfast question. You have failed. You have failed the breakfast paradigm.
I will say I am someone who will have like a granola bar in the morning and then just run it to lunch or something.
Nice. I appreciate that, Paint. Heck yeah, man. Here's one. What is the most... Okay, I'll expand on this one. A serious question now, no trolling. What is the most underrated specialization, gadget, and weapon?
Oh. Specialization's hard. I think Goo Gun. Nah, it's Goo Gun. Absolutely.
Goo
That
Gun?
it is completely over. I think it's broken. I don't know how more people haven't, like, understand how broken it is, especially when Sledge was out. I'm
Mhm.
surprised on just the sheer amount of winch compared to Goo. When I
Yeah.
ran into a winch, I'm like, oh, this is annoying. I just
Mhm.
have to avoid it as a light, though. Goo, you can't.
Nah, dude, you get hit by it,
They've
you're
got
cooked.
20 bullets, fully automatic, and they can almost instant reload.
Yup. A lot of people are saying goo. Yeah, a lot of people agree there. Yup.
Yep, Goo Gun's just... And then, weapon... There's a couple weapons that I think are good, but I think they take a lot of skill with. But honestly, the one right now where I'm surprised I haven't seen more of is Repeater.
Nah,
Repeater,
yeah.
I think, is a very slept-on weapon. If you can consistently hit your shots, it's a very rewarding weapon if you
Mhm.
can hit your shots, though it's also a very punishing weapon at the same time.
Right. No, I couldn't agree
The
more.
only reason I think I haven't seen more is just because Pike's better in every way.
Yeah. Shh, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't tell them. They don't have to know. But no, I get you on that one. I've always thought too. I don't know if underrated is really a good term for it, but I think the sniper and the 93 kind of fall in there too. I just don't really see them.
I agree.
You know, underrated as in like I think everybody knows they're good. I just never see
Yeah.
them, which is weird.
I think this season you're seeing more 93Rs simply just because of the burst to try and deal with the healing.
Oh yeah.
Um,
A lot of people don't know a full burst to the head and a quick melee that can kill a light.
yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yep. And I think the sniper this season is even worse. Like it's because you can't play far, so you
No.
have to. You either have to treat it like what you do and treat it like a shotgun, or you. The thing is, there's lots of other better options, and that's
Yeah.
kind of like where even coming back to the point of if they keep adding weapons, you then have to run into. There's just gonna be a lot of meh weapons. And so in stuff like ranked, people are gonna pick what's gonna give them the best advantage, or even what they like best. Like FCAR, not the best, but I still see a decent amount of people use it just
Right.
because they like it or they dislike the FAMAS or Pike or models. Honestly, another underrated weapon that I think we'll see more of later this season.
You said model?
Model, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got range, and since the nerf with the Serb, I think the Serb is a good weapon if you're not very good at aim. But if you're good at aim with the model, that thing can hurt.
No, it definitely can. I just kind
Because
of
it's
stay
not
away
range
from
and
it.
damage.
I guess no, and I agree. The thing of it, I think like honestly, people give it. That's the whole thing with big nerfs in general. Is
Yep.
just gotta give it time. And I think my only counter for the model right now, and why it's just like it's a shotgun, it does burst damage, but it doesn't quite do enough with the healing, in my opinion. Where it's like,
Yeah.
that's kind of my only thing. Like with mostly just talking H plus infuser, like a Serb
Yep.
user versus the infuser, you can still out DPS it. But model,
Yeah.
nah, you're just shooting pellets at that point.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the model can do good damage. Like, I think even compared to like, because I personally use the Matter, and the Matter I think does less than the model.
I think it
Oh,
does
it's
just a
got a
little bit
faster.
less, yeah.
Yeah, I think I think the model does like 110. I want to say 100, and then I think it's about the same for the Matter.
Yeah.
The only difference is the Matter shoots faster, but
wait,
you have
no,
less health as on a light. So
Actually, I think the Matter does more. Because you can quick melee combo with the
Maybe.
Matter, and you can't do it with the model on a light. I don't know if that's what you just said. I might have zoned out there. But
no, I don't know. I haven't tried out the model in a while. Like I've used it here and there, and like the power shifts we do, but
no, it's same here.
yeah, we'll see. I think like we're only in week 2, so I think we'll see where most things land.
Oh, here's an interesting one. I'll ask this one to Hyper first. Hyper, could you, in a fist fight, beat the light in real life? And now, the question to Tez, could you 1v1 a light in real life? Fists only.
Bro, I am skinny. I will not win a fight.
Oh, man. Yeah, if they have dash, dude, I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Invisibility, too, man, it's over. If they grapple me, dude, that would hurt. I don't know, man. Do they get specializations? You guys aren't giving me enough, all right? Banned. Whoever asked that question, banned. Bad question. Get out. No, I'm just...
Throw a grenade at me?
Dude,
That's
I'm
real-
telling you, do they get gadgets? We're missing too much information
Yep.
here. Come on now. But nah. Actually, I'd win. So, moving on. Next up, let's see. What do we got here? So we actually do have some good ones in here. There's just a lot of funny ones. Oh my god, the gorilla thing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Interview me next combo. Matter of fact, start a podcast called Zincast. Oh my god. Dude, Hyper, we'll get you on here, man. Sir, actually, maybe a spoiler. Yeah, we've only got like 20 people in here. I guess Yellow Jacket's doing one. He's having me on next week. Oh, he's probably a little surprise there. All right, let's see what we got here. What's next? What's going on, Foliant? How's it going, my brother? So, let's see here. Saw like goofy ones. Hold on. Okay. I guess I'll do one here. Let me think. Stuff I talked about in my video. I think everybody can agree servers maybe not too good right now.
Yeah.
That's not really even that's just kind of a matter of fact kind of thing. Although they did fix a lot with the most recent patch, but still having some desync more than anything. At least my game's not freezing in time anymore. That's nice.
Yeah.
What else? Let's see. Let's think here. Oh, here's one I kind of proposed. So with the healing thing, so here's my thing, right? This is more leaning into my argument, so maybe I'll put you in a different mindset here, or try to. So one thing I was saying is, okay, we added these healing emitter gadgets. All right, they're not going away, right? They just added them. It's not going to be stun gun where it's like, all right, we're going to take them out of the game, rework them, this, that, and the other. It's just not going to happen. So they're in the game. So rather than nerf them, could we introduce counters? So I've seen a couple things where it's like, all right, you have fire gets rid of gas and this, that, and the other. Do you think that, one I saw is because gas doesn't really get rid of anything, it synergizes with smoke, but a lot of people are saying, should gas reduce the healing you receive? Do you think that's a good fix? Or my thought was, if you're glitched, should you receive less healing? What do you think about those?
So, glitched, I feel like already has enough in the game, and gas I don't think works if we're... I honestly think something new would have to be introduced. But... yeah, it's a difficult one because, like, healing, I think, honestly just needs to be adjusted. I think before we start talking about, you know, it does, in certain environments it heals more or heals less. I think just, we see where things land if we properly, adjust the healing.
No, for sure.
But I won't say I don't disagree with, you know, adding certain things, like for gas to do less healing or glitch doing less healing. I don't necessarily disagree with that, though I don't think it fixes things.
No, that's fair.
I think it would be like a band-aid on it.
No, I agree with that. I just think, honestly, yeah, that's a good take. I agree. Poison weapons would go bird, dude. All I'm saying, dude, Freezy, you're bringing up a good point there. You know, maybe a little partial to a blow dart. Just saying, man. I just think that'd be kind of cool. Anyways, moving on. What does Hyper say here? Combo, what's your bench press PR? 205. I'm not a bench guy. I'm calisthenics, man. My push-up record in 2 minutes is 76, though. So that's pretty cool. So there's that. All right, what is the next one here? Hi, Tez with oh, Salad was shooting people with tracking dart again. You'll love to see it. Yeah. Let's see. Dude, Void Guy, did a light insult your mother, Max? Dude, he might have. Oh, so Willie put one out there. Honestly, that's a good one too. I'll answer that one too. If a different game came out, would you switch games? So for me personally, and this is twofold, right? Where it's like, especially with can we all just be friends? That's funny, right? It's the internet. We can't be friends. With things like me, where it's like I've been kind of forced to, just based on like life events, like basic training, deployment, things like that. I've had to just basically restart my YouTube like 2 or 3 times, which sucks, and kind of move on to games. But in my opinion, like if a different game came out and tried it, so I'm probably the worst person to answer that, because once again, I played Destiny 2 for like 8 years, and just somehow I just kept getting better and better and better, and it was so fun. And then they said, you know what, PvP, you know, it takes a lot. Like Bungie slapped me in the face and told me to smile like 100 times, and I just kept consuming the slop. So it's like, unless Embark does something super crazy or this game hits complete obscurity, which I don't see happening anytime soon, depending on how this major goes, you know what I mean? We'll see.
Yeah.
But nah, man, I see myself sticking around at a minimum just based on community, and I do think this game's fun. You know, if I wanted to like drop the competitive shit and just go casual, this is a game you can do that. You know, regardless of everything me and Tez have talked about today, if you just want to be casual, you can. Like, it gets sweaty, but you can be. What do you think about that, Tez? Would you? Because you put a shit ton of time into this one.
Yeah,
so.
I have said I have not been happy with Embar, and will say I have said multiple times I will move to another game if they do not fix certain issues.
That's fine.
I don't know though. Like I have tried different games before. I have tried multiple things before, and for example, I am excited for the new Battlefield. Though I think it'd be very different. I think I would, you know, mess around in that game, but I think I'd still play this game, but competitively. I would probably drop the amount of hours I put into this, not worry about World Tour, and just focus on, you know, ranked or, you know, possibly more in the future.
No, I get that. That makes sense. Just kind of like curbing the focus, the
Yeah.
priority.
It just really depends on what game comes out and how do I like it. In this game, I am addicted to just the gunplay.
Right. No, I'm with you there. Hyper's
If the
140 for 5.5. That's really good, man. Anyways, you were saying.
Yeah, so if the problem is if I ran into an issue of if I think the game was good or not. Honestly, I'm at a point now. It's like I might just drop rank if they don't address anything anytime soon. But we'll see. I might just treat it a bit differently and just not care as much if another game comes out. But
No, I'm with you.
it just depends, I think, on whatever game would come out. It depends how much would I like it. Because when this game came out, I fell in love with it. But the problem is, at the time, my friends were still playing the old game I used to play. And so I was in between games. So I feel like maybe something similar would happen, or I might just... yeah, there's a lot of variables I think that could happen that might cause me to switch.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's too many variables I think that would just say, yeah, I would go or I wouldn't.
Right. You just never really know. It comes down to what is
Yeah.
Embark doing? It's on.
Yep.
Cards are on your side, Embark. Combo.
Yeah, really.
What's the most you can lift? The most ever was I did a deadlift for 350. And I weigh 165, so that was pretty cool. But also understand that, like, dude, yeah, like I said, long story short, going from very, very chubby guy to very not to a fit guy, having a surgery on my knee, getting a shot in my knee last week, take care of your body, people. Don't let big number tell you your fitness level. Take your time. But no, 350 for 1 rep has been my max, and I don't see myself going any higher because that's all I need for my fitness test. That's literally it. And I'm 5'10". I'm not one of those guys where I'm like, 350, that's more than half my body. How much? Bro, Willie, what? Oh my god, too funny. Oh, man. But no, I agree too. And we also have different perspectives on, like, for me, it's like, oh, damn, this is like my sort of big break for, not even sort of, for like content creation. So it's like abandoning a game, with a pretty cult following is naturally going to lead to a more tight-knit player base. So there's also that.
Yep.
Let's see, what else do we got in here? Oh, dude, Salad, you son of a bitch. Shooting track and darts. I've won 3 world tours. Honestly, max. Highest bench was 205. I think he said, yeah, no, 205 for me. I don't really... Ever since I had to get, like, I'm also going to get another cortisone shot in my elbow. Once again, people, take care of your body. If you're, I'll say this right now. I'm going to go on a little combo right here. Especially because, like, I'm big into yoga, big into stretching, all that stuff. I didn't start weightlifting until, I really don't even weightlift until, like, a year and a half ago. When you guys are young, take care of your body, man. Do something. Because don't be like me, where you just, like, you know what, I'm going to join the military. And then you think you're going to be fine, or you compare yourself to your peers. Like, all my friends, we'd sit there and we'd play video games for like 10 hours, and I'm like, I'm pretty fit compared to my circle, and then I get there and I'm like, oh shit. So just do something, man. Join track. Do some running. Wrestling is the best sport in the world. If you want something, best sport in the world, I'm telling you. I didn't do it. I wish I did. Anyways, rants aside. Back to the finals. Let's see. Let's see here. Not seeing any other... Let's get some more questions in here. There's so much to ask. There's so much to know. So let me think here. How about... Here's one. We're going to flip the tables. Tez, do you have any questions for me? Anything in the world. I'm going to flip the script.
No, I've never been good at asking questions.
You can ask
How
me.
was college? Like, what did you take for...
No, go ahead, man.
Because I just... Like, how was it for you?
So,
Because I personally have just started my first semester, and so I haven't experienced too much yet.
I guess my
Like,
first... No, go ahead, man.
I've experienced the basics, but I don't think I've, like, experienced what it's like later on.
Oh, that's a good question. So, I guess my first question is, are you doing... I don't know, like, where you're at. I'm obviously not going to say, like, where you're from or anything. But it's like, for you, are you taking it in like high school still, or are you actually going to
Oh,
university?
oh yeah, I guess I'm Canadian, so it's a bit of a different question, but from what I understand, it's an undergrad instead of a
Okay.
post.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, that's the same thing. So for me, like I'm a big nerd, like try hard, all that, man.
Yep.
Oh, Dread's in the chat. He said, "Did Tez abandon me?" Dude, I think he did, man. I think he did. Dread's one of Tez's. This is another top 500 guy. Look at that. We got 2 people in here now. But honestly, so like, I guess the big thing for me, it's been fine. My biggest recommendation is just one, know what you want to do. I was fortunate,
Yeah.
right? The military's paying for mine, so I won't have debt when I leave. The only reason I'm doing college is because I want to be an officer. That's my big thing.
Yeah.
So like I'm only doing it for that reason. I think
Yep.
college is a scam for the most part, but I'm also not doing an engineering degree or something STEM, something you can immediately go out and do it. But even with
Yep.
those, obviously understand, especially with AI entering the workplace, you seem like a pretty smart guy. I don't know, you know a lot about
Yeah.
computers. I don't know if you're leaning into tech.
Yep.
Be really careful about what you choose and really understand how AI is going to play a role in that. That's my advice. That's coming from somebody who's my roommate at Beta, who's a cybersecurity major. So I hear everything from him. But also, when it comes to gen eds and stuff, my recommendation, try, because you're paying good money for it. I'm a 4.0 student. I have been for the last 3 years, coming up on the 4. Obviously, there's an incentive, right? The military pays me more if I get good grades, as funny as that sounds.
Yeah.
But you can learn something from those stupid gen eds. As much as I hate college, and I do think I don't hate it as in like what I'm learning or the people. I hate it for what it stands for and what the piece of paper represents. So I guess my big thing is when you pick those gen eds, when you pick those things, it's find something fulfilling and really do some research into what it means to you. Don't be people that like this isn't a shot at women's studies, but like don't say I took women's studies because the professor was easy. Like
Yeah.
a good one that I thought was interesting is last semester I took it was my last gen ed, dude. Thank God. I took geology, which at first I'm like I just had to take it. I needed a science with a lab, and I was like, okay, well, do some research. It sounds kind of cool. Maybe go out and see what it was. Rocks are neat, I guess. And it was super cool, and I applied myself. I spent a lot of time studying, and it was almost like learning a second language, dude. Like I could go out and I could look at rocks on the street, and I could tell you what they were. They taught you how to read maps. So if you apply yourself to anything, at the end of the day, if the college is spending that much money to proctor it, at a minimum, you can get something out of the instructor, you can get something out of the class. But there are BS things, so try to avoid those.
Yeah.
As far as study habits go, I never really had issues with that. I also don't. I'm not one to like go out to bars and parties and stuff. I mostly just do YouTube stuff. Dude, I can't find anybody. You guys are hiding like crazy. What the hell? But yeah, just stick to the things that interest you. And as far as like grades and stuff go, I've always been a nerd. I think grades are important. But understand, like, I think the C's means degrees thing is kind of a toxic mindset.
Yeah.
But simultaneously, the old saying of like, oh, what do they call the last person who graduated med school? Doctor. You know what I mean? So you're spending a lot of money, which is different than me. Find something you enjoy. Stay away from the frats. People might hate me for that. Don't go to the frats, man. Nothing ever good happens from those.
Luckily there are none that exist in where I live.
Oh, no kidding. Perfect. Good. Good. But yeah, man, that's kind of my big one. So and especially like, what did Hyper say? Trades are going to be way safer bet now, 100%. And
yeah, I'm going into an interesting space. It is in tech, but I'm being like a tech work technician. So from what I understand, I'm working on hardware, not software.
Okay,
so
that's good.
From what I understand, it is safe from AI for right now.
Yeah. That's the way to do it. So that's more STEM, I want to say.
Yeah.
Which is that's the way to do it. Getting your hands on all that stuff. Especially, dude. Yeah, for a really funny one. I don't know if you have them where you're at, but there's a lot of Best Buy is kind of like the catch-all. But and I would never say work for Best Buy, but they have like their cyber and like tech internships. You can work for like Nerd Squad, is what they call it.
Yep.
And those actually have some pretty good benefits. But like your local tech shops, your larger corporations, there's a ton of benefits. A big one too that a beta was telling me. He works for. Obviously, I'm not gonna like spill all his beans, but his internship that he's doing now. He got in pretty good, and like, I guess here's another one, because to graduate, especially if you're doing any kind of tech, you're gonna have to take an internship to get your degree. Dude, find a good internship, because the one that Abeta's working for right now, if he wanted to come out, he could come out, because they like him. I mean, he's doing pretty good. He could come out of this internship with a job making over 6 figures at like 25. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, luckily for the problem is the job market right now, so it's kind of the same for internships. But for the college I'm going to, it is very it's the only college. There are multiple universities, but it's the only major college where I live, and so it's very close. How college works, at least in Canada, is colleges you go to try and train for the job, and then university you do for, like, I don't know, enhancing your knowledge on whatever you're doing. So it's not wouldn't be for the job, but it'd be like, let's say you're, I don't know, going into some sort of chemistry or biology or something like that. You would understand what it would take to get a job, how it'd work, all that in college, and then you'd just advance your knowledge when you go into university. So the luckily for how it works where I live is I can hopefully get an internship as soon as I get out of college.
Right.
Or even they sometimes will even let you be in college and let you still take the internship.
That's kind of neat. That's kind of how they do it here too sometimes. It just kind of depends on, like, how your classes line up more than anything.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's kind of interesting. I've always wondered, like, different countries obviously do college differently. You know, the U.S. we like our capitalism, baby. So we like money. So I've always wondered, like, that's another factor too. Is, like, depending on where you're at, like Canada may or may not be cheaper, although
it is much.
Yeah, I
like,
imagine.
For example, like, my brother right now is in he hasn't started any college or university yet, but he's applying for them, and for my entire college, like, duration would be 1 year for any, like, university plans to go to.
Oh, damn.
So, like, I don't know, I just, like,
yeah, not
let's
bad.
let's say it's around 60 to 100 USD. So that's like around if we're talking 60,000 USD, that'd be like around 100,000 CAD, and that would last you all of college. Now, maybe not university, but yeah, you'd be fine through college. You might spend, like, I don't know, 30 to 50,000, depends on, like, if you plan to in college expand, like, do an advanced degree.
Like a 6-year degree or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's actually okay. That's honestly relatively similar to what you see in the U.S. The one I go to is actually pretty damn cheap. I think ours for 4 years is only like 22, which is really not bad. But that's also on the cheaper end, purposefully.
Yep.
Oh, dude, salad, this guy. Shoot me with these damn tracking darts. Let's see, Wallops Island, Virginia, but has some of the... yeah, honestly. Oh my god, Salad, what are you doing? Always running. Get this man over here.
Opponent nullified.
Hold on a minute. Bonk. Oh, that wasn't Salad, oh shit. Oh, too funny. But no, man, I think at the end of the day, right, anything university or even trades, it's just like, you know, fucking, it's so overplayed and done. But I do think a lot of people chase the cash. It's just like, I guess a question for you then. Do you enjoy the prospect of being able to work with technology, or the benefits that it might give you later? Like money, monetary. You enjoy working at it, like genuinely.
I enjoy tech, so to me, I have always followed the rule of thumb of do what you enjoy and you don't work a day in your life.
Yeah, 100%.
So I enjoy tech. It's been a passion for me. And I've tried, like, last semester, I tried computer programming. I didn't like it, so I have switched to, and I'm going to try computer technicians and networking. So just trying to find, you know, what you like And I mean, unlike America, it's not like I'm, settling a mortgage
Right, nah.
on trying to create my education. So I don't feel like I have a huge burden. I also luckily have parents who are willing to help me.
Right, yeah, that's a big factor too.
Yep. So for me, it's more just finding on, what I like instead of, money. Because to
Yeah.
me, money, you can make money in anything once you get high enough. So
Yeah, no, agreed.
certain areas can make more, but at the end of the day, money, most incomes don't come from your jobs if you want to become rich.
Real, yeah, I do a lot of what I do, like military-wise, like stuff that I try to help people with, is people. It's kind of like, at least in the U.S., it's like a surefire retirement thing, and I have like
Yep.
so. Funny enough, just talking about this, one of the classes I took, it was a gen ed. Most people take statistics, but it was
Yep.
called Math for Everyday Life, and it went into like mortgaging and accounting and budgeting,
Yep.
things like that. And so it basically taught me how to like do my own budgeting on Excel, because
Yep.
this isn't like a shot at my classmates. I doubt any of them are watching, but like because I didn't use AI to do it.
Yep.
I learned how to do it myself, and it's kind of cool, man. Like if things pan out, by the time this is just with like base pay, not like YouTube or however that
Yeah.
works. It's like even anybody, like even somebody who's, granted, you would have to live with your parents. You'd have to do like some kind of group homing. Even off
Yeah.
a minimum wage job in Ohio, if you budget kind of the way that they showed you in this class, I mean, by the time you're 50, you could be a millionaire, and it's really
Yeah.
not that difficult. As in, if you have those resources, like if you're out, on your own at 18 or this, that, and the other. Okay, no, that's not.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not an option. You know what I mean? But it's always good to have a side hustle. Understand that stuff, because nobody's gonna do it for you. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. My parents are big on school and knowledge and really want me to go to college. Remember, Willie, unless they're willing to pay for it, they can't make you, and don't take on that debt unless you are sure about it. You know what, my man? I don't know where you're from, Willie, but this guy shoot me with tracking darts. Get this guy out of here. Yeah, man, also, just a note for people out there, Hyper was talking about this. Some trade schools will pay you. So that's kind of cool. You get paid while you're going. And kind of like you said too, trades aren't just construction. Kind of like somebody Tez here. My retirement plan is not having kids. Fuck, dude, you're telling me.
I mean, yeah.
So that's another one I do. I do a lot of like infographics on my spare time, studying, talking about why we're seeing, like, it's kind of, there's a lot of parallels now between the depression and like the child rate, and why we're seeing it go down, and why we're seeing it increase in places like China. It's really fascinating. But anyway, that's a whole side rant. But nah, man, kids are scary. But my recommendation, though, is just like, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I've never been one where it's like, do I have kids? Do I not? I think it's just one of those where you know. And it's at that point, if you're a good parent, I guess my thing, especially with YouTube and playing games, it's like, when am I ready to stop living for myself? That's when I'll know. You know what I mean? That's the big one. When am I ready to live, not for someone else? I'm a big proponent of the, I hate how people do like these things. They name parenting styles. I think the best is adaptive, based on your child. Let's not put a name to it. But it's like, the more European, which is your kids understand that they're important, but they're not the center. That's kind of how I was raised, which is, hey, my mom would take me somewhere, and it's like, all right, this is for me, not you, but I'm happy you're here, kind of thing. So that's how I was always raised on it. Oh my God, he's flashbanging me. But no, man, that's the way to do it, man. My retirement plan is Emerald. Fuck yeah, Willie. Oh, dude. My retirement plan is getting the cash out. Real. Oh, man. A lot of fun stuff. Dude, 2 wins in a row. Dude, what a guy, Paint. What a guy. Who is... Alright, wait a minute. That was a different color tracking dart. Hold on a minute. Who's in the trees over here?
I don't know, really solid.
Oh, I see. Bastards. Yeah, man, let's see, what's hybrid? Over the next year, my plan is to continuously work for internships over the summer. That's a good one. Don't let your internships, in my opinion, nowadays, like, I would never take an internship that's not paid, personally, unless you have absolutely no choice, because you can find one. Like, don't let them not pay you. That's so bad. Especially because in most other countries, that's against the law. That's just kind of a U.S. thing. But let's see. Any other questions for the finals in chat here? Let's see.
I'll say that's probably my last game.
No, you're good, man. It is.
I'm sure my duo's waiting.
What's that?
I'm sure my duo's waiting.
Oh, dude, it's time. I mean, they were already in here asking for you, man.
Yep.
All right, Taz. Well, thank you for being here, man.
Yeah,
have yourself a good one. Good luck on the matches.
You too.
Go tell Dredd sorry.
Okay.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too.
And then there was one, ladies and gentlemen. Man, this has been a long stream. Probably the longest that we've done it. So we've lost Tez. It's just, now you're just stuck with the skeleton. You got skeletons in your, not in your closet, in your feed. Is that better or worse? What do you guys think? For the next summer, yep. What's Tez's favorite meme weapon? Probably the dagger. He doesn't like the dagger. How did Salad not die? Because Salad is the hide and cheek. Hide and cheek? That is not what we're playing. Holy shit. Hide and seek champion. I just put two words together there. That is a Freudian slip if I've ever seen one. I may have started a problem, dude. I can't find him. And I hit Tez after he got you. Gonna take you to court, dude. He's mine. He's mine on the weekends, Dredd. You gotta understand, man. He's mine on the weekends. Oh, man. Too funny. He's good like that. All right. Here's what needs to happen right now. We're gonna get serious here. All right? Check this out. We're going in to Team Deathmatch. I'm putting me over here. We're doing Willie, Salad. We're gonna do Leader, and here's what we're gonna do here. At least I hit the skeleton with a dart, so I know where he's at. Here's what we're doing, people. Yeah, good luck on Rank Test. Thanks for that. Thanks for the chat. It's always good to get different opinions. We'll have to like sit down and do it in an actual video at one point, a more organized format. So here's what we're gonna do, people. All of you, all right, on this other team, all of you are gonna use whatever you want. And I'm going to use the sniper rifle. And I'm going to body all of you. And if you beat me, you're cheating. Do we understand? Do we have a consensus here? Whatever you guys want. And I'm going to use the sniper, and all of you are going to get bodied. That's what I'm getting here. It is 2 a.m. for me. My sleepy EP meter is cranked up. But I think we got to end it on this note here. You guys don't even stand a chance. You guys don't even stand a chance. I'm going to pull out the sniper. Bad things are going to happen. Have a good one, Hyper. Have yourself a good one. You guys use what you want. How strong are your bones combo? Apparently not. Nah, it says mostly my tendons that suck. My bones are pretty good. I've never broken a bone. Yes, my tendons are invisible. Indeed. Alright, prepare to meet your maker. What the freak? I'm high on no sleep. Dude, Ree, you're about to watch. What the freak? Go to sleep. Nah, dude, we gotta do this match, and then we'll call it. And if I win, all of you owe me $2 billion. All right, $2 billion. That's a pretty reasonable ask. Nah, dude. Nah, dude, we're chilling. I make YouTube videos, so that means I'm good. That means I'm good at the game. Now watch, we're gonna use their overconfidence to my advantage. So ready? Ready, watch this. I see Salad.
Time to disappear.
Ready? They're just gonna run at me. They're just gonna run at me with no thought. Oh, dude, why did my melee miss? Oh my god. Yeah, he's probably cheating, man. He's probably cheating. That guy. I don't know about that guy. I don't know about that guy, man. I don't know about him. Guy with the dagger? Nah, definitely not legit. Alright, now we're gonna push here. Where did he go?
Time to disappear.
We're gonna bring him over here. We're gonna push back a little bit here.
Throwing a frag.
Oh, the flinch. I see salad. Huge. Somebody coming up here. Won't let me run. Juke him out. No, how did that hit me, dude? Nah, man. Dude, it's 11 p.m. and I'm knocking you guys out. You can give me a Kit Kat? Oh, dude, I gotta clutch up then. Oh, not the lock bolt, man. I'm just not gaming hard enough. Nah, dude, he's probably cheating, man. Probably cheating. Oh, man. Revenge acquired. Oh, dude, how did I get glitched? What is this nonsense? Choked it. Oh. We're huge. No, dude, you hate to see it. Over the last few years, I've procrastinated everything, so I also needed to procrastinate sleeping. Damn right, man. I was trying to get like a full lobby wipe there. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I hear people. I know they're close. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, two snack. No, dude. Oh, wait a minute. It gave Willie that kill? Hold on a minute. I love you. Dude, that's crazy. Hold on. Did they add it? So now if you fall off the map, you get a kill? That's actually crazy. If so, that makes me happy. Or else that was just really weird. We just gotta hit more headshots, man. Also, somebody else put on the sniper now? That's crazy. Dude, are you glitch grenading me? Don't be doing that. That's all I got. Oh! Don't glitch grenade me. No, salad! I'm glitched! I can't do anything! Alright, glitch grenade, man. Yeah, they added that? No way, dude. That would make my day. Now I just need to get it if people accidentally kill themselves, like with the CL40. Oh, how did I choke that, dude? Frag. I'm gonna Kobe a frag right there. Alright. I'm gonna loop around back here. Oh, dude, not the double barrel. No scope. No, dude. It's alright, man. We won this. We won that one. Huge. It's not like there's only one of me and 5 of them. Nah, dude, completely fair and balanced. We won. What did I say, man? Huge dub. Huge dub for the skeleton, man. Oh, that's so dumb. Oh my god, dude. And round 1 goes to me. Completely fair, right? That's actually so silly. I know you like glitch, dude, I know. It's my favorite. I love it. Alright, people. Not as much high ground on this one. Actually, no, I take that back. There's quite a bit. So we are gonna get cooked immediately. That's what I'm feeling like doing here. We're gonna jump down. Trying to glitch me here. This is gonna be a little tougher, actually. That last map, there was enough open space that I could actually get some pretty easy kills. Everybody's just gonna be camping up here. Bro, where's my team at, man? Bro, where's my team? Unfortunately, there was just so many people I couldn't get any finishing blows off there. good shot. Oh, team shots. No, dude. Oh. Imagine if you could get rid of the breach drill as a gadget altogether. Dude, I wish. Swap it out. Dude, we tried, man. We did so much damage there. I just couldn't get the kill shot. Nerf sniper. Oh, baby, okay. How did CL40 guy know I was there before I turned the corner, eh? Huh?
Special delivery.
You guys aren't even pushing me. You're playing defensive. Come on, let's get greedy. It's my only chance. Do it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See you later. This is how I die.
Time to disappear.
No way. Okay. Who is the CL40 guy, actually? Unironically, like, who is the CL40 guy? Superb leader. What the fuck, man? How are you seeing me while I'm invis? Am I, like... Oh, did somebody hit me with a tracking dart? What the fuck? Nerf Kukan. Dude, I'm getting cooked. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Oh my god, dude, Willie, holy shit, man. Willie's going crazy. He's got me locked in. Imagine if you get rid of the, yeah, breach drill. FAMAS cooks, dude, it does, man. It does. Hold on a minute. Alright, they definitely know where I'm at. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Willie. That's the priority here. Holy shit! We tried, we tried. Alright, we need 2 kills here. We can make it happen, man. Oh, that was so... Holy... Whoa, dude, Willie! Whoa, my god, dude, where did that come from? I'm actually so confused on the aim there. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Dude, I don't even get the chance to, like, exist when Willie's around. Oh, I choked it. Holy shit, Willie. How in the fuck are you hitting these shots? Oh, dude, the team shot melees. Dude, I can't even peek a corner without getting fucking lasered. I think you guys might be working with the training range bots. I think that's what's going on here. Alright. Definition of insanity. We're just gonna do it again. Headshot. Dude, God bless fucking America! As soon as I get the shot. Oh, I shot. Game sucks. Willie's cheating. Can I join after this? This might be the last one, Jim, but we could do another one of these just for shits and gigs, probably. Every time I headshot Willie, it's just he ducks at the perfect time, right over that railing, and I can never capitalize on it. Hey, we used the CL40 against him there. Oh, I tried. Choked it. Headshot. Don't run back to your team, Willie. Let me have this. Let me have it, Willie. All right, we need 2 kills, like, right now. No! My quick melee was right there. Oh. Where was this Willie during World Tour? Oh no, just kidding, just kidding. Oh, too funny. My quick melee was right there. GG's. Alright guys, I've got the sauce now. I just wanted to make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to make it interesting. I'm high on no sleep. This is the strat. Dude, it must be. See how this map, I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna play out. Oh, poorly. No, they were all one shot too. Oh, that was almost so clean. Look at the damage there, man. Oh no. What the heck? Just didn't even let me use the zipline there. Oh no. Oh my, dude, holy. Holy Willy. This is where I get cooked. Dude, I can't touch him. I might actually have to use a sweaty weapon because I cannot touch Willy. Holy fucking shit. This feels like a 1v1 damn near. Holy. Ah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The body blocks are insane, dude. Nope. No scope. Dude, what in the fuck is going on? Dude, oh my lord. Everywhere I look, he's there. See if we can get a prediction, dude. Oh, did not expect the backstab there. Yo, what's up, man? You inspired me to get into editing again. Dude, exciting, my man. Happy to have you here, Spoon. Exciting. Come on now. Oh! We're gonna push back a little bit here. I see Willy. I'm gonna stay away from him. Greedy. Oh, dude, holy shit, man. How is he doing that? Dude, Willy, what drugs are you on right now? Oh, I'm cooked here. Oh, the railing, that's nuts. Unlucky, unlucky. Did you come out? Oh my god, chill, chill, chill. Damn. Using the pike, man. What recording software are you using, Spoon? Joked it. Joked it. Oh, team shot. Oh! I think Willy is on all of them. Dude, I know, man. We can still win this one, though. As long as nothing... There's Willy. Okay. Smart play, smart play. Dude, I've cornered myself. Not the... God damn. Flawless is also, like, insane. Steel Series. Oh, nice, man. Gotta love it. See if I get cooked here. Alright, we're gonna push back here. Oh, man. Push, push, push. No scope. Oh, double. No, dude. It was always Willy. It was Willy, man. Yo, welcome back, Anthony. How's it going, my dude? Did you think NVIDIA or SteelSeries is better for clipping? That is a... Have a good one, Anthony. I'm reporting you, Zin. God damn it. I'm reporting you, Flawless. All of you cheaters. All of you. With that being said, Lumen's trying to hop in here. So we will swap out. I'll do a random one here. Not gonna lie, that was luck. Dude, Willy, you were killing it, man. You genuinely were. Alright, we'll swap out. Just did a random one there. We'll get Lumen in here. I know Lumen's a bit of a dagger guy. And then we'll do Uno Mas, and then we'll probably call it. But that was fun, man. I did enjoy that, unironically. Fun little sniper match. Guys, just be high on sleep. It's the strat. Dude, apparently so. Apparently so. It is fun, though. It is genuinely pretty fun. Gonna get shanked by Salad again. Very nice. I could go for the bow. I feel like that's not quite as good. Nah, we'll stick with the sniper, man. Bucket, why not? I use, for editing, Spoon, I use Filmora for everything. And then OBS for, like, recording and stuff. Those are my two. Filmora just because you can buy a lifetime membership for, like, 80 bucks. And it's pretty good. I've used basically all the big, like, editing softwares out there. And it gets everything I need done, so 'tis the one for me. Alright, let's see how this goes, man. Oh, I see him. How does he see me? Holy shit, dude! I'm dead. Cooked. Oh my, what a shot. Oh, he's using sniper too. Dude, I might have to ban. I'm getting Willie. You're banned. You're banned. You're banned, Willie. You're banned. Alright, we're gonna bait him in here. Ready, ready, ready. I say I'm gonna bait him in. There's gonna be like 18 people. Feels like I'm running in circles here. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, man. Oh, unfortunate. The team shotting. I'll try and hop in the next one. Oh, dude, I'd love to have you, my man. This is probably going to be the last one. Your boy needs his beauty sleep. Oh, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When did this turn into a sniper match? Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Time to disappear.
Gotta get Willie. Huge, huge Willie play.
Frag grenade set.
No!
Vanish bomb out.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Embark hates me. Embark hates me. Embark fucking hates me! Why are my no-scopes going nowhere? Oh my god. Oh, dude, that sucks.
Time to disappear.
Sell harder, Willie. Sell for me.
Time to disappear.
I'm about to get cooked. That's low on these servers, dude, the connection. No! I took too long. Now there's 80 people. Juke him out, juke him out. Embark hates me! Embark fucking hates me. Embark hates me, man. Oh my goodness. I'm just stressing because this guy's still awake. Oh man, we never sleep. Never. People here. There we go. Nope, Embark still hates me. There we go, maybe not as much. We're tracking darted now though. Oh, I thought I had the prediction there. Oh dude, no. No! Not the sonars. Night is young, dude. Oh, man. Night is young, it's true. Yes! Finally! One person! Tracking dart, best gun, dude, real. Here's salad. I gotta run. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh! Oh! Oh, dude, it's Willy. He's Willy good. Appreciate it, Lumen. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's one. Embark hates me. Embark! Dude, Willy, how are you fucking doing that? Holy shit! How did you flake that fast? Oh my god! I literally headshot that dude and he turned around and still got me. Jesus Christ! But we won. Landslide victory. Basically, Huey, this is my first time being in the stream. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. We're doing something a little silly right now. We're getting bodied by Willy is what's happening. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. This isn't what we usually do. MMK trust, dude, real man. Oh, gotta love it. But we're just playing a little private match. Aw, no. Quit it. Quit throwing wall hacks at me. Ready? It's gonna come right in there. Oh, not quite. Oh, dude, not the flashbangs. Leave me alone. Push back. I'm just not gonna do it. Oh, what? Well, this is not good. Oh shit, man. Dude, the nullifier and the double barrel. Oh no. Okay, well I need to... That's gonna take some adjusting. I don't exactly... Oh. Okay, well I guess he knew I was there. Probably heard the Vanish Bomb. Kinda used my... Go. Oh, I choked it. Thanks, Willy. Oh, how did that miss? I don't think there was travel time there. Nice dodge. No, Embark! Oh. Oh, and he's bagging. He's bagging with the double barrel. Oh, no. The absolute showing of disrespect. Oh, wow. That was a good flashbang. Fuck. I might be cooked here. Get that double barrel out of my face. No, Embark hates me. Embark hates me. Embark hates me. I probably should have no-scoped that one, to be fair. I'm still gonna blame Embark, though. You do definitely have a lot more freedom than no-scope when you have teammates. Usually because I can get a little bit closer without people seeing me, but because I am the target, it's a little bit tougher. It makes you wonder if it's worth going for the no-scopes. Get that double barrel out of my face. Oh shit. Our battle will be legendary. Never mind, there's more than one now. Choked it. Oh man. Cooked. Cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. Oh my. Oh, okay. Of course it was Willie, man. Of course. Forgot what pre-dark mode flashbang looks like. It kind of looks like a giant flash. No! And the tracking dart. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Dude, god damn it, Willie! Oh, every time I'm about to do something cool. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa. Oh, disgusting. Is Willie here? There's always Willie. When cool things happen, Willie's here. 360. Oh, huge damage. Dude, too funny, man. GG's, people. GG's. Willie, you're a monster. You're a monster, dude. You should have put me on your team so they had more people to kill. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, it was a little... That was kind of the thing when me and Tez were thinking about the 2v5 or whatever. TDM just... You would think it wouldn't be fair for the one person, but it's actually not fair for the enemy team with 5 people. Dude, Willie, you were going crazy there, man. With that being said, everybody, good game. One more with me and your team. I would love to, people. Flawless said RNG. You got it, man. It's all luck. It's all been luck, my man. Nah, Tez would body me. Oh, man. But with that being said, people, thank you all for coming and joining. This was a long stream. We played some Minecraft. We played some finals. Had some conversations. But yeah, man, it was a good one. I'd say this might be my favorite stream that we've ever done. But, yeah, people. Once again, thank you so much all for coming and watching. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Some very needed sleep. This has been Combo. Stay home, stay safe. Love y'all, and I will see you next time. Alrighty, people. Adios. Later.